is. Testing, testing, testing. I think I sound good right now. Well, let me turn this down a smidge right here, my microphone. Testing, testing. Okay, I think I'm good. There we go. Alright. Now to decide the game. I want to do Star Rail. I'm not sure if I want to do Star Rail just yet and everything. I'm trying to decide because it's Valentine's Day. I thought I'd do a love themed game, but it's like I don't have any, so I don't know anything about those and everything. So I don't know what would fit the occasion for it. Stardew's just Stardew. I want to wait for that with my friends. Would zombies fit the occasion? Who knows? Man, it's hard to decide. Oh, also great news and everything. My sound alerts and my stream stickers are actually working again. I just had to use a different browser for some weird reason. I used Firefox and I had to apparently use a different one because it doesn't work with that anymore for some reason. But they are back and working, thank God. I was so scared it was gonna start doing that after everything else because I even tried doing Blurb and that right there wouldn't even work. So I was scared to even uninstall the ones I had to try reinstall them again, and they actually do work now, thankfully. Hey Rona, welcome. How you doing? My things work finally, thankfully. I had to use a different browser to activate them and everything for some reason. It's all good, thank God. I don't know what to play. I think I'll just keep doing Star Rail. That'd probably be a good idea. It'll be quiet for the stream will be quiet for just a moment and everything. Sorry about that. Hook's Quest? What's Hook's Quest? You have Hook, right? I don't... Wait, do I have Hook? No, I don't have Hook yet. Dang it, sadly. Maybe eventually I will while during this and everything. If I win something like that, maybe then I'll win them.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Okay, hold on. I need to switch my screen. Oh, I need to also change clothes. Oops, forgot. Completely forgot what I was doing. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Documents. Here we go. Okay, there we go. And... there we go. Drops enabled. There we go. Hey, Easy, welcome. How you doing? Okay, I think that's all good. Now, let's grab this and change it. Oops, wrong one. There we go. That's better. And done, I believe. There. I think I was sightseeing right now while during this part and everything. Assignments, claim. Oh yeah, I did these. Forgot. Let's see. Travel log. Ooh. All those. Is there anything in the store that I can get? I can get one of those. Only got 8. Why do I have so little? What happened to all my stuff? Yeah.
Neverwinter Workshop.
Hey, Neverwinter. It's like the other game.
Didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors?
I think it's because it keeps
City is
warming up
so
the city and
weird.
everything.
Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right?
Is this how they repel the eternal freeze?
If so, I'm not sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
Oh
You
wow.
guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Distinctly dressed. Oh, Servo!
wow, she's cool.
She's from here. I didn't know that. Hi, hello. Servo!
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner
Serval.
of this workshop.
Serval. I was saying Serval.
If you got any
Oops,
broken
Serval.
equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll
She
be
looks so
interested
cool.
in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious about the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district.
We only just got here. Everything's new to us. Beta? Oh, wait. Is it her?
Only just got here? Ah! I figured it out. I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders
does
had met
sound
with
like Beta.
Cocolia. You must be them? What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
Oh, also there's a little thing you're here and everything, just to say real quickly. Sorry if I do sound not as energetic and everything. My, anxiety and stuff has been going up and down and everything today, admittedly. So, just as a little heads up if I'm not as energetic during the stream and everything like that. But I'm still really excited to do streaming and stuff and everything, just so y'all know. If I'm a little quiet at times and stuff. I'm a little not as energetic today, but I'm way better than I was yesterday, thank God. So yeah, just so y'all know. But if I get a character to win, I might get more excited. I might even cheer, dang it. I still can't help but think of Doctor Who. Ooh, trash can. 2 trash cans, one for recycling dry garbage, one for recycling wet garbage. Where would you throw pom-poms? Well, ew! Why is this so dry? Correct. Pom-pom's fur doesn't easily degrade and isn't toxic, so it belongs in the dry garbage. You immerse yourself in the joys of sorting garbage. I didn't know that was an actual joy. Don't get close without courage. Okay, so we can go inside the thingy right here, the workshop and everything. Or we can go over here. I'm gonna go over here first. What's this? Street lamp. And mailbox. This mailbox looks like it's seen better days. You think he saw someone post a sausage between 2 bits of bread here? Kind of think of it. Maybe they were using it as a trash can. How? Look at that little slit. How did they get a hot dog in that? This is not like an innuendo joke like here. I mean, like literally, how do they put it in there? That's small. That's like, what the haze? How did they shove that in there? I mean, like, kudos to them for if they achieved that. Great location outskirts of the city. Energy and water already sorted out. For this fully furnished property with fabulous interior design, you need to bring nothing but yourself. High demand, limited supply. I'd want to take one for myself. Hey there, what are you waiting for? I'm not looking to buy property. Sure. Young people are not in a hurry. I get it. Let's put it this way. From the perspective of an investor, we're not talking about a house to live in. It's an asset. If I were you, I wouldn't miss out on this opportunity, but buy it now, wait for the price to go up and sell it. Easy money. I'll tell you this. If you buy the property and decide to sell at some point, no matter if you find a potential buyer, I'll list it for you 13% higher than the current price. You have my word. Trust me, I'm the best local property agent. There hasn't been a house I couldn't sell. Here, take this brochure. Sounds like a fraud to me. But the outskirts have only snow-covered land. I took you for someone who can think long-term. Don't be short-sighted. A property is an investment. You have to wait until the house is built to buy. This is a scam. You won't have a profit margin. It's good. I've seen lots of people who like to wait before making a purchase. By the time they made their decisions, the price has already gone out of the league. This is literally a scam. You, my friend, look like a shrewd investor. Buy it before it's listed and you'll be raking in money in a few years' time. Now, when you look at those fields again, do they still look like snow-covered dust bowls? They're unexplored gold mines. I probably said enough. Anyway, think of my proposal. Don't make a decision now. It'll make you someday regrets. I'm all over. It'll be too late if you don't make up your mind soon. If you have any questions regarding the property, I suggest that you ask me now. I don't have enough money. Yeah. I understand your concern. Let me tell you this. Lots of people have already invested in it. All I need is a deposit in which I'll be able to secure your place for property. Sounds good, huh? Money's not the problem here. In the long run, the earlier you make the investment, the more you can return. I need some time to process all that information, definitely. My brain is too tired. Lavone. How the heck do you pronounce her name? Block line. You can wonder whether their deployment here is a result of an argument with someone further up the chain of command. Huh. I never did actually think about that. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, I thought that was a thing you can activate. Dang it. It's so weird seeing cars in this game. I'm so cold. Dang it. Ooh, another trash can. They just know me so well in this game. You may not notice that, yes, there are an unimaginable number of trash cans in the city. Someone did only once propose to reduce the overall number, or to initiate some kind of garbage tax policy. But it only increased the amount of garbage on the streets. And now people in the city have come to consensus that trash cans are Bellabog's other business card. There's too many trash cans here. I love that so much.
That's the alley that Shepard mentioned. The one contaminated by the
Oh,
fragmentum,
Lavone.
right?
Oh, thank you, Ronan. I'm horrible at speaking names. My mind goes like Lovagne or like Lavone. it's how my brain works. Like I say Wednesday, so I can remember how to spell, or spaghetti in my head. I'm dumb.
I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back! This is your final warning.
I should really go get my gloves. My hands are freezing.
But my proof of property is
That sucks.
inside. I don't have any.
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there.
Olfenstay. Really? It's a corruption of Odin's-Day. I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, wait, yeah, I did learn that actually in my documentary thingy, where I was talking about Norse mythology. Othin. is what it is. I think that's how you actually pronounce Odin in real life. And Freya is Freya, which we know nowadays, but they added the A when it's not actually back then. They didn't have the A in the end, it was just Freya. And then, I don't know how to pronounce Thor though. I can't remember that part. Say Odin's Day. Really fast repeated. Odin's Day, Odin's Day, Odin's Day, Odin's Day. Oh wait, Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday. It does sound like Wednesday. What the haze? I don't know that. You learn something new in here every day. Wait, what happened during this game? I don't remember. I was drinking tea and thinking about like Norse mythology. I don't remember. This world really is in dire straits. Let's do that.
Sure is. But at least we're here. Once we seal the Stellaron, they can get back to the good life.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property,
Oh, thank you,
it
Aaron.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter how safe I am. Out of my way! Let me pass!
Oh, that makes more sense. Thank you, Aaron. Would it be a good idea right now if I maybe didn't play a story game in case I can't really focus much on it? Maybe I should play like Graveyard Keeper and stuff like that also, so I don't accidentally forget the story on the process and everything. I don't know. Maybe I should do that also. Like play a little bit of this to at least gather half the stuff, and then after that do like Graveyard Keeper and stuff. That right there, you don't have to rely too much on the story. Maybe even Skyrim, who knows? But don't worry, I'm perfectly fine to do a stream. It's just my brain is a little tired at the moment. That's why I'm like considering maybe I should do a non-story game, because I didn't pay attention that 1 second right there, and thankfully you described what happened. Let's do this right here. Serval, I believe. Everyone is so tall in this game. Look at that. Hold on, how tall am I next to her? I'm taller still. Hot dog. Finally, in some game, I'm tall. This is a fancy looking place. Cabinet containing tools. It's said that the ability to make and use tools and the main difference between human and animals. I think so, because animals don't have thumbs on some of them, besides like monkeys and stuff. And raccoons. Wait. And other ones that have thumbs. I never really noticed anything, but this world's kind of steampunky. No VCR machine. You do not dare imagine what it might show you. It sounds ominous as heck. Could these spinning gears be powering something? For example, maybe the workshop will stand and turn to a giant robot. Now that'd be cool. It's like it looks like an Autobot for a whole store.
The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface.
What is geomarrow?
It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomarrow. Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface.
Don't mind me,
In the
just give me a
overworld,
roll.
we use the same lines
I'm
to
paying
ship
attention.
surface goods and aid down to the underworld.
And now I am bundled. Yeah. Woo. It's so freezing here. Oh dang, I forgot I need to check the volume for the game. Hold on a minute. Where'd it go? There it is. Found it.
You didn't know?
I
Belobog
don't
is
know much
structured
about this
like
planet,
two
Serval.
big connected discs. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction. However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time. I shouldn't be talking about this.
Testing, testing,
Pretend
testing.
I never said anything.
Now that part I wasn't paying attention to my volume. Okay, I think it should be good now. Sorry about that. Apparently Serval said something she's not supposed to be saying right there in the moment. Thank you for your answers.
No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer.
I'm definitely feeling
Hey,
warm.
seeing as there's nothing on your
My
plate just
my
now,
wonderful
want to help me
world.
fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting.
Sure, we're not busy.
Great.
We're
Then
not
let me
trying to
give you a
save the planet
demonstration
from some
first.
kind of weird thingy. Holy heck, what? This kind of reminds me of the puzzle thingy in Spider-Man. Ooh. Yeah. I like this. There we go. That was fun. It reminded me of Spider-Man. It's a video recorder.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time.
Thank you.
Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm a good boss.
Sure, why not? Allow me to refuse. It sounds weird saying that
Do
way.
you just say yes to everything?
Yes.
I was only kidding. Just a joke. Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
Of course, our wallets more, especially. Ooh, chicken salad, yeah.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Get over here, chicken salad. Ah. Oh. Delicious. What is that? Transform into a superhero? That's Superman reference. You stand next to the booth and start thinking about the fantasy shows. That's probably Doctor Who they're mentioning right there. Or how ripping your shirt off in a phone booth with me. It's like they're both mentioning Doctor Who and Superman right there too. Eh, my eye is itchy, I know. Ooh, vending machine. Comfort food, simple first aid device. Ooh, canned soda. Jim Roger bread soda. Ugh. Does it taste like bread? It sounds gross. I'll take it. No. Why not? I am. Oh, wait. Do I have enough money for that? Yeah, I do. I'm rich. This feels nice. Speaking of rich, but also not rich at all, but it reminded me of money. I guess it reminded me of money or in that sense and everything like that. But also, I got my, what's it called? Hold on. Let me get back to this right here from talking about this. I got my payout from Twitch. It's great. It's my second one I actually got and everything. Thanks to you guys. To thank y'all for who supported me and gave me all that stuff for the little payout thingy. I appreciate y'all. Forgot to say, like, last stream, but it finally officially got transferred today. So I was like excited to say it when I actually just transfer it. So thank you guys for supporting, gave me that. Yeah, it was great. I'm really happy that I got it. And for all those who just graciously thought of just supporting my channel by giving bits and stuff. Y'all are too kind. I don't know why I'm buying all this. I think it's because I can. Gives me a boost of serotonin by seeing I can buy all that stuff. And these trash cans give me a lot of serotonin. A tracing paper envelope, black with silver lettering. If you found it next to a mailbox, you speculate that this flyer coupon was the lowest letter sent to the wrong address. But this is a trash can. It reads, "Today is Guardian Elisa's birthday. The recipient of this letter must forward it to 3 other people within a day, or bad luck will follow them for a whole year." Oh lord. You wonder what happened to the person who threw it away? Yeah. I really wonder what happened to them. The Bella Box sausage. Wait, hold on. I want to see that. Wait. Did I get the sausage that I just talked about? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I just got a sausage. Where'd it go? I found the sausage in the mail. Like the other one that I was talking about. Where'd it go? Oh, dang, come on. Damn it. I think it might be in here. Right? Here it is. It's a whole thing about the sausage. A century has passed, but since the Bellabog meat factory first introduced sausages, since then it has become a familiar taste in the very Bellabog household. When it comes to eating the Bellabog sausages, everyone has their own opinion. Here, we've compiled a list of your favorite ways to eat it. Which type is your favorite? First way to eat it as is. The sausage itself is already cooked and has been processed in many ways. It can be eaten as a snack or a side dish. Its original taste alone is already delicious. The second way to cook it was hammer pepper. I thought for a minute it was like hit it with a hammer. I was like, what? The sausage can be stir fried with many vegetables, but hammer peppers are undoubtedly the best choice. Stir frying causes the aroma of sausage to complement the strong fragrance of the peppers, allowing for a more unique flavor. Third way is to grill it. Cut across the sausage before putting it on the grill. Serve with spices. It's greatest street snack. The fourth way is to wrap it up in sun cakes. Make a sun cake wrap by adding thin slices of sausages. This method not only enriches the taste of the sun cake, but also balances out the sausage's flavor. Well worth the taste. Over the years, upgrades to the processing machinery has greatly improved production capacity. The fat but not greasy characteristic is unique to its sausage. Its original delicious taste has been retained, and various flavors are now available for consumers to choose from. To celebrate Bellabog's centenary? Was I saying that right? The Bellabog factory is offering discounts on all products to all customers. Welcome to the store and try the products. I never knew I would be reading a thing about sausages. that boosts my mood some. That was great. It said I got a Bellabog sausage in my inventory. Where'd it go? I'm really curious if I can actually eat it. Like, it's not here. Dang it. Wait, we can get items here? Well, at least I found the letter and the actual item of it, so that's good. And the trash can of all places. What's this? Oh, it's a sign. Also, thankfully my hand recovered today. Earlier today and everything around lunchtime for me, it was like very, 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 very achy. So I was afraid I wouldn't be able to stream today and everything. But thankfully, as you can tell, I'm doing it right now. It's all good and fixed. Thank God. You find a wrinkled handwritten flyer in the trash can. Right on top, in beautiful handwriting, you see the rightful rights of society. The content seems to be trying to convince people who have given up on interests and hobbies due to family and other responsibilities to join this strange organization. Members of the organization cover for one another and help each other get away from family or work on weekends and even weekdays. In the pursuit of individual freedom, they call upholding our rightful rights. What a strange arrangement. Actually, I'm a little tempted. Sometimes I wish I could spend a day doing whatever I want. By what you mean spend a day asleep in your cabin. I mean, who wouldn't? It is nice to have a day off and stuff. Oh! Yes! Give me trash can. The two trash cans, one standing glamorously shiny and the other unceremoniously rusting. You want to help it, but think better of it. Even trash cans can have their dignity. Each trash can in this place has a story, I swear. Moo Moo's. All new sour cream. Moo Moo, that is adorable sounding for a cow. But also, it sounds like a 3-year-old named it. Someone threw a book into the trash can. You pick it up. It seems to be a lengthy serial novel by the name of Tale of the Winterlands. You seem to have the incomplete 4th volume in your hand. Hot dog, I got me some manga. How is that book?
So tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow and drift off.
Yeah, I feel like it's too
Seems like
easy.
the first day of our trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Dan Hung?
It's because you've got too much energy.
It also feels like something's gonna happen. In the sense that we won't get the rest, because that one lady's weird thing she was talking to. The opening of the post office reveals 2 envelopes that are being kept in delicate balance. Touching either one will condemn the other, swallowed by the pitch black maw. Such a dilemma falls in front of you. Oh man. I hate decisions like this. In all reality, I would push them all in, period. I would actually do that. Or I would actually try to grab both out, or even one out, and just push them back in. So, I'm not sure which. Oh. Take the envelope. I'm just stealing everyone's mail, aren't I? Like, they're gonna wonder who the heck is stealing all their mail and stuff. I'm just the one going around like, oh, hey, free envelope. Take. What do you do with these? Oh, it's a mission item? Huh. I didn't know that. I was about to go and try and sell them. How many copper coins can I get for this? Dang, fancy hotel
what
here.
a beautiful lobby. It's gonna be soft mattresses and cushiony pillows tonight. Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers.
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles. But check it out.
My character can't
Seems
talk,
like we landed
so...
with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals. As far as trailblazing goes, this is smooth as heck.
That's not what I was going to say.
All right, spit it out then.
Earlier in Klipoth Fort, were you paying attention to the Supreme Guardian?
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade.
So, did you notice anything? Yeah, exactly. That one.
something up with her. She seemed normal to me. She was kinda harsh at first, but she turned out to be a nice, reasonable lady.
So I wasn't the only one.
Although, it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her gaze was fixed on something far away.
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people in the room.
Do you have to put it like that? That's
Yeah.
scary.
Must have been the invisible man.
Well, there's no way he'd get past Donhung's sharp eyes.
Probably, yeah.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us. I just hope she keeps her word.
She won't.
Let's get some rest. We need to save our energy for the discussions tomorrow.
Hello, welcome to the Goeth Hotel. Are you staying with us or would you like to try our specialty afternoon tea? I'm here as I was attracted by the hotel's fame. Yeah. It's on the side of the lobby. Find yourself someone takes the outrange. Ooh, cool. This is where I grew up. I wouldn't say that I know all the administrative district, but I know the history and going around on this place. The parts fairly well. Just let me know if you're interested. Well then, let's get some free tea. Yes. How does the tea taste? My god, how many notifications are going off on my phone? Okay. Lord.
Noise.
Noise. It's funny, I can kind of copy her voice when she did that. I'm glad I did stream today. I'm glad I did not do it today. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to because wasn't feeling so not anxious, but I'm better now. Thank God.
Is there anything left to do? We're meeting the Guardian tomorrow. There won't be any time for sightseeing.
Excuse me. Oh, I was drinking tea. Oops. Let's go to bed. Yeah, let's go to
It
bed.
was a long day today. All I need is a hot shower and a good night's sleep.
I've always wanted to take a shower in fancy hotel things because they look like the showers would be so wonderful. Seatbelt, guys.
You too.
Let's get to bed early and save our energy. I sense the next few days could be tiring.
Is that foreboding?
Well,
Don
I'm
Hung?
off to my room then. Express lights off.
Dang! Look at that room. This looks like a British-looking theme, fantasy steampunky-looking anime room. If that makes any sense at all, it does. For some reason, this area here reminds me of a scene from Attack on Titan. I don't know why. Maybe because of the chairs. I don't know why I'm thinking of this and everything. I think it's just the layout when they walk into the room and God, I can't remember what part it was. It was it was the blonde guy, the soldier guy. It went I can't remember his name. He was under arrest or something like that. It reminds me of that scene. If anyone's seen Attack on Titan, probably don't understand what I'm talking about. Because I think it was next to a window. I'm like 20% sure. What's this? Without a doubt, what's in front of you is a closet. It is based on the signals coming in from your sensory organs. Ew. A perfect closet. Design capacity, tactility, build quality, and scent. Wait, there's a scent? Wait, yeah, scent. There's a... Doesn't matter. It smells good and it's not an odor typical sandalwood or any natural materials. Rather, miraculously cleansing scent is completely artificial. A marvel chemical engineering is so... calm down. Let me read this. A marvel of chemical engineering. It is so alluring that all you want to do is get into the closet and your whole body soaked in its scent. And then I can go to Narnia. Here I come, closet. I love this. I could just be so goofy in this game. Left foot, right foot, turn around, take a deep breath. Darn it. Why a deep breath? You want to sneeze, but manage to suppress it. Stand firm and then close the door in one smooth motion. Bang! Congratulations, you've now emerged with the universe's most perfect closet. It's the single entity. But honestly, your mood is far from reaching a state of excitement. Perhaps you need more time to comprehend the subtle wonder in all this. This place might seem a little too dark for you. Guess you will eventually get used to, right? Dark night gifted me a set of dark eyes. There you go. Huh, that's the spirit. Give it more time to adapt to the dark. I love this. They just knew that we'd be goofy weirdos one day. They knew that we do it with the closet, we did it with the trash cans, the mailbox. They just knew that I'd be in this game right here. I love it. I'm gonna make sure to mention this tomorrow when I do the interview with them. That I'm gonna thank them for doing the goofiness of trash cans and this right here, if they do actually mention it. I'll just try my best to mention that firsthand to thank them for this weirdness. Something more interesting than pitch darkness occurs. It's guaranteed to be a real deal. Wait, did you hear that? A sound of close. It's closing and click. The real deal is coming. That's exactly right. Just think about it. Now take a guess. Whose footsteps are those? Footsteps. Can't speak. Yeah, this one here. Yes, now you finally get it. Wait, the devil's in here? That's the Goliath Hotel's Resident Evil hibernates and dirty, unattended small addicts, specifically feeding on innocent and vulnerable outsiders. What the haze is happening? This feels like a fever dream. I picked the wrong opponent to mess with this time. After all, you are the universe's renowned trailblazer, the guardian deity of the Heritage Space Station, and Doomsday's beast. Doom. Yep, today's the day you purge evil for greater good. It doesn't seem to be dark in the closet. The light of valor illuminates your surroundings. Wow. Room service? Is anyone here? It was room service. Oh my god, the mistake. I was such a weird guest, hiding in the closet, talking to myself probably. Ha, there it is. All hotels devils love to disguise themselves as room service. Such a cliche. You won't be easily fooled by your mind is stronger than those city walls built by... I don't know how to pronounce that. You're prepared. I'm gonna come in now, okay? Now, devil, meet your judgment. Bang the door closed. I'm so tempted to do this one. They're gonna think I'm crazy and kick me out. Oh my god. I'm gonna do it. What the heck? This is upsetting me. I take as your word for your intrepidity. What was it? The praise of high morals? What the haze? I love that so much. That was so weird and perfect at once. What the haze even just happened? That was so weird. I felt like I wasn't even playing this game. What does this even do? I got recognized at least. Thank God. That was so weird. You know, this is a weird comparison of what I just witnessed with the weird closet demon thingy.
Who are you? What are you?
Okay, I forgot.
What do you want?
Well, that was weird.
Hey, did you hear that?
No.
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance. And I don't think they're here to say hi.
What do we do?
If this is our escort, it's less friendly than I was expecting.
You guys are amusing a lot. All I can see is their helmets. What?
I
Maybe they're
guess
not
we'll
here to
have to
escort us?
find out.
Let's go and meet them. We won't know until we're down there.
Hey, Commander Branya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no
I just
tricks.
woke up. Calm down.
Are we in a lot of trouble?
Apparently so we are. Also, sorry, I'm eating my chicken salad.
Huh? It's you. You were there at the fort. I am Branya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards. In the name of the Amber
Isn't
Lord and
she
the Highest, and under order of
Priya?
Supreme
No.
Guardian Cocolia Rand,
What's her
I
name?
hereby arrest the suspected
Forgetting.
infiltrators under the charge of plotting to incite rebellion. As agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech.
What's the
When you
haze?
are tried by the adjudication panel, you will be given the opportunity to defend yourselves against the accusations.
What did I do?
Resistance will prove futile. You must come with me. Wait a minute. This isn't what we agreed. She said we were going to be escorted to discuss an urgent matter.
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again. It seems like it's every third planet this happens.
That's because you always act without thinking. You never have a plan.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And got one. Dunham, the alley.
The one that's been sealed off.
You know, everyone's standing in silence. They can
possible.
hear everything we're saying, right?
March. Be ready to make an escape.
Huh? Really? I just wanted to say something.
It's never. Let's
Three
go.
of a kind.
Guess we're a strange trio.
Shh! It's an old Astral Express escape signal. Do you play cards?
Obviously, no.
Two pair.
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get going.
Ace!
Ooh. Oh, dang. Ooh, it's like a cutscene. It looks so good. I love it. It's an anime.
Have an
Oh, that's where
ice
that's from. The gift.
They charged straight in. Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death.
Nah, I wanna
It
live.
would seem that Mother's judgment was correct. Should we report them as missing or deceased?
Both?
The Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off area. I must ascertain their fate with my own eyes. Yes, ma'am.
What the heck does that mean?
Eradicate all threats to Bella Box security. That is what I must do.
Doesn't sound like she enjoys her job. I'll say that.
Ha! See? They weren't brave enough to follow us. Freedom! Serves them right. Better luck next time, slowpokes.
That was too risky, but we got lucky,
Well, you can get good at getting lucky.
I guess.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing more. They'll be in pursuit soon enough. Let's follow the path. We need to guarantee our own safety before making any further plans.
Hold on, I need my tea. Okay, I'm ready now. Let's see. Guide. Navigate, I believe. And that. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back real quickly and everything, just so I can hear what that noise was. So, enjoy the music or ambience while I'm gone. Be right back. Okay, it was just my parents' TV and everything. Never mind. It's kind of like system draft and everything like that. They're watching a lot of crime shows. For some reason, they like watching those. Anyways, excuse me. Oh man, what the heck is that thing? I guess it opens this.
So, what happened back there? Why did the Supreme Guardian send people to arrest us? Imagine launching a surprise attack when your enemy is fast asleep. The cheek!
I knew it happened.
That woman had a troubling aura. Our instincts were correct.
Mm-hmm. That's your firstie.
It's too late to repent.
Okay, let's see. You attack him. Don't
Keep up with my tempo. Ready to lose yourself?
Here.
Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Woo! Oh dang, battle's already done. I'm awesome. I really want that stuff over there. Dang it. 4. Yeah, here we go. Holy heck. They're level 20. What level am I? 9. Nah, I'm good. Let's just continue. I don't want to die. I don't feel like dying. Unless I can upgrade. Can I? No. Of course not. Of course I can't upgrade. We're too easy. Oops, was I pressing the wrong one? There we go. Okay, she's level up to 16. Light cone. I probably should enhance this more. Okay. hers is the shield. Shield, shield, shield. There is no shield, so... Oh, wait, upgrade with this, yeah. No. Shield is 1. I use the rest of my character, because I'm there more. And my character. Mine is the castle-looking thing right there. Castle, castle, castle. Yeah, here it is. Ooh, wow, what's this? That will... It's surprisingly not upgrading me as much as I thought it would be. Now to just level me up in general. Oh, wait, no, what is this? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm already there, but I can't upgrade, sadly, for some reason. I need to get to level 15 of my trailblazing. However you pronounce the thing. I'm so tempted to give her all of it. Serval's like my big character right here. What the heck, I'll do it. Send curse it. Dang it, come on. Gotta get the for the thingy. Her light cone, hers is the weird square thingy. Square, square, square. Here we go. Perfect. No more squares. Alright. No items that can match it or find it in that sense. Her powers. Ooh, wait. I need one more coin. That right there is in the store, isn't it? Yeah, it's in the store. Embers exchange. This right here. This is the one I have. I'm gonna take that much right there, because at least we'll get them upgraded. And characters. Serval and her thing right here. There we go. And now her ascension. Ah, gotta get the level 15 again. Come on. Well, at least I got the stuff ready for her. Level up. Let's level you up all the way, man. The hunt. His is the weird thingy. My count level, I think I'm on level 9 right now. I'm like a few away from my Ronin. Where was he at? Ah, here we go. His thing is the weird wing thing. Yeah, I'm almost there to it, thankfully. We don't actually. I'll refine them with that. There. Okay. Yeah. I'm almost there. Add these and refine. There we go. The Eidolon thing is in like instant constellations. Yeah, it's like those right there and everything. It's like I have a few of them already here with some of my characters like that, where it gives me like more power stuff, like the ones from Genshin do. I can't remember who else has it. I think no, it's only me and March so far. Oh, and Asta too. But I haven't used Asta, so I'm surprised she has it. But yeah. I really do hope I can actually make it to that interview thingy tomorrow. Because I also will be having like Lego sets to build with my siblings when because they're on vacation and everything. I really can't wait to do Lego building with them. Not that we're like children, but it's like Lego building sets, like little building things and everything like that. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to make it tomorrow. I should have really thought about that because I should have done it for this morning because the Lego sets haven't arrived yet. I don't know. Do you think that it would be fine if I had actually chose to not go to it? You don't think they'll get mad or like revoke my account? I'm afraid it will because it's like I don't know if I'll be able to make it because they didn't realize. Oh, dang! I forgot Lego sets. I might be able to make it. If it literally goes to the point to where we're doing Legos, screw the thingy, I'm not doing an interview because I love Legos and time with my family. And if I can make it, I will literally make it short and sweet as much as I can because I have nothing to complain about, but I do have things to suggest at times. And also to thank them for the trash cans. Because those are there I do want to thank for because they're adorable. Other than that, I don't think it'd be a long interview, honestly. Like, concept, gameplay, everything. It's all good. It looks wonderful. It plays wonderful. I love her phone. That looks utterly adorable. I want that phone case. The store is running good. The gameplay is running good. Soundtrack, the graphics, the fighting, stuff like that. The movement, loading screens, saving screens, all that. You know, everything's working perfectly good with me. I have literally no complaints. I don't think I've ever came across anything in comparison to bugs, problems, all that shit. That's why I think the interview will be really short. They said it was like 15 to 25 minutes. So it's like, I probably 15 minutes. And most praise for that, for the trash cans. But other than that, I think it'd be like a fun interview to have, if anything. Yeah, it runs better than most, but yeah, this is really, I've played a lot of beta games, believe me. Things released in an instant and they were broke like no other. I can name a lot on my head right now. And even games that got released and everything, it's like kind of a little buggy and everything. This right here, it feels like as if this is a full running game already. Like the looks of it and everything, like it's already been running for a while. Like everything's perfectly, like moves perfect and everything. Menus, everything like that. Movement, everything. I can just keep saying everything because it's true. That's why I'm so like astounded by it half the time, where I'm so shocked like, is this a beta or not? Because it doesn't feel like it. They say it is, but it's like, it feels already complete. I love that about it. And apparently there's more to add to it that I didn't know about. That's so weird. That's why I really love this game. It's really wonderful and super fun, entertaining as heck and everything like that. And just so great. And I don't know, I just literally love it. Oh, it's a dungeon thing right here. I think I can actually work and finish this one right here. I'm leveled up enough, I think. Yeah, I would love, like no other, to get sponsored the heck out of this game. I'd be so happy like no other. I'd be bragging it. Because it's like, I got, like, sponsored by them and everything. I'd be as happy as no other, believe me. The wall wine.
Time for the main event. Keep up with my tempo!
Maybe she's upgrade finally. I mean, she's kind of, you can see a little more damage gone. Let's see. Let's see how strong I am now. Wait, no, actually, from here. Yeah. Oh, oh come on.
Clemency? Never heard of it. This sanctuary.
I like Don Hong. He's a really good character, and character-wise by fighting, and also just characteristics in general. Also, I really like his character, and also the design too, and how he works with March is great too. This one. Turns out, I think in this one, I mean, look.
Time for the main event.
Actually, now that I think about it, my character right here and everything, she might be able to have different ability things soon. Who knows? Because the one that here, the Stellaron of this planet, is winter. So if I harvest that right there, will I get powers like this for winter? I'm really curious to think that I might actually get that. Who knows? Or it's just I'm harvesting it, period. I really wonder about that. Kind of like how in Genshin and everything, how we like go to those little statue things and change our ability things like that. I'm pulling it down in the name, sorry. But you know what I mean.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Ooh, good
This
one,
is our
March.
chance.
Yep. Oh wow, that didn't do much.
Step aside. I have no
Yes. Challenge complete. Yeah. I think I have got more energetic since I now got to hear. Thank God. I was hoping I wouldn't be so not as an energetic the whole stream. I will say I think what got me more pepped up was the trash cans. They're adorable, okay? I love them. I'm tempted to make an emote trash can now.
It's too late to repent. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Woohoo! Adorable emotes.
Keep up with my tempo.
Survival.
You have the worst
That's
luck
ready to
running
Lose
into
yourself? Fight it or rock with
I
it.
don't know why my voice
My
is busted.
music.
I think it's because of my teeth.
Conquer us all.
Weirdly, my chicken salad made my throat
My
like this.
turn.
I don't know why. Oh, well, what do you know? I knew this opened the door.
Oh, shiny. Ooh, sparkly.
Also, one thing I like to also thank them for and everything is when you hit items like this, you know how it is in Genshin Ronin and everything, to where it's oops, hold on. a minute.
Freeze.
Oh, come on, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way.
Freeze.
Guy first, person go. You know how it is in the games where on Genshin you hit a barrel or something like that, you have to run over and pick it up and everything.
It's too late to
And
repent.
here, I love it so much. Ever since I first started playing this, they just instantly go in your inventory. You don't have to go around and be scared it's gonna fall off a cliff while in the process. It instantly just goes into your inventory and stuff. I love it. A literal fear of mine every time I did an event thingy from Genshin is my stuff would fall down the cliff.
Turn up the volume.
And it did at times, sadly.
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this.
Let's go.
Sorry if I keep clearing my throat. My throat just feels weird right now. What is that? Is that a can of soup? Ooh, perfect. I just keep pressing every other button except for F.
Wait, there are Silvermane guards here. Careful not to alert them.
They
What
must
you
have
mean
entered
I'll
from another
alert
direction
them?
to cut us off. We should avoid an open conflict.
Ooh.
Let's find another path.
Look at that. Didn't we just see each other? Don't worry about the details. Come back when you have time. I have some things to give you. Adorable. I'll definitely go back there for that. I want rewards. Hmm. Ah, here we go. Oh, we don't want to go over there and alert some like guards and everything, but we'll go face this weird fire person. That's perfectly normal.
It doesn't seem like there's any way to open this gate. Ooh, check this mechanism out. Look familiar?
Yes.
So for testing,
We saw one in
probably will
Cheval's
have to check
workship.
controller gameplay to see good and bad stuff
We need
about
to
it.
solve it before we run out of
Wait,
time.
you're actually right, Rona. I'll do that real
Guards are
quickly,
right on our
actually.
heels.
I'm gonna do that. It didn't even dawn on me to try that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, is this also going to PlayStation, Ronan? Or is it just gonna stick to, staying on the actual thing here? Since Genshin's on, PlayStation and stuff.
Freeze!
So far running good. Let's see. Running smooth so far. Oh, I am trying right now. I'm on controller right now. Yeah, it's showing Xbox buttons right now and everything. So far it's pretty good. That button, the pause button right here, all of that. It's all running perfectly good. I can now vouch that the controller also works really good for it too. And I just, the one, you know how it throws off and everything right now is, it's smart to know Xbox and PS4 buttons. Yeah, I'm so used to doing the buttons instantly to test them out, which is the hit button or not and everything. So it's like muscle memory to always test the game before they even tutorial you. It's I always do that in every game I play, new or old. I just instantly just start moving buttons there, you know, them and everything. I'm so used to jumping on Genshin, I can't jump at all. Like even when it was on on even keyboard and everything. I think it's because in this game right here, it's like a straightforward moving game. You don't need to climb or anything like that around the place. So that's why they don't give you it. Which, I'm fine with that. I just mean like I'm so used to jumping everywhere. Yeah. Controller works really good. Actually, I'm gonna try fighting people with it and everything. Let's see. This. There we go.
Well, thank you, March 7. Oh, shiny. Ooh, spark.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Never heard of it.
Pretty good crowd today.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Oh, that makes sense, Ryan. I'm just so used to Genshin with jumping.
Turn up the volume.
Whoa, cool, you can actually zoom in and learn about them right here. I didn't know that.
Watch this.
Look what it takes to
Rules are
retire.
made to be broken. Let's go.
I don't know, I was being wide, dang it. Well, it died either way. Yeah, so far the remote and everything controls are all really good. All Billabong citizens, hello. I'm the third head of the Family Reserve of Overworld Administrative District's Limestein family. Wallace Cambridge Limestein. Oh, sorry. Why did I say Steen? I have been living and was educated in the oldest administrative district of Bellabog since I was born, for as long as I can remember. The entire 7th block has been the property of Limesteins. Therefore, I had been conducting glorious combat with loneliness, this most terrifying beast for all my life. I fully understand that the greater one's ability is, the greater the greater the responsibility, and that is the painful destiny of the members of Limestein's must shoulder. Now I feel weighed down to. Oh wait, look. Were made from PS1 and PS2 and GameCube and N64, so yeah, back then controller menu was normal. Oh, really? Huh. I don't really know much about that stuff back then. Like, all I remember was, playing Spyro and Sims 2, I think, on PS4. And I actually tripped over my siblings' PS4 back then, and I think broke it. I ruined their Sims Forever on accident, and they still remind me now. Well, anyways, now I feel weighed down on my lonesome. The evil wealth piled on high, as mountains, together with the immense feeling of emptiness, climbed slowly up my spine and tried to crush me. I feel it is time for me to publicly show the citizens of Bellabog, the guardian deep in the shadows of the evil city. I, the third head of the family reservist Limestein family, Wallace Cambridge Limestein, I don't know if I'm saying this right, the eternal warrior before the monster named Loneliness, the visible guardian of Bellabog, hereby issue a sincere invitation to all citizens to fight with me for the justice of Bellabog. Since it was made for PC first. Yeah, I mean, I really want to own Sims 3, especially my PC and Steam, when it gets on sale and everything. I have Sims 4 right now. And I think I actually downloaded a mod for it, and I got where I can have a Nintendo Switch inside of it also. It's really cool. What was I reading? Oh, the path to the lights and justice is fraught with thorns, therefore I wish my companions to be friendly, positive, can learn to love nature and enjoy art. So holy heck, what the heck happened? Mo, thank you so much for the raid. Is ready to party. Mo, read the princess is ready to party. We're ready to party as well. Thank you so much for the raid, Mo. What the hey? Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you so much. How was your stream? What were you? Oh, you're playing Valorant? Oh, cool. I think I have Valorant myself and everything. I'm having a great Valentine's Day, Momo. I hope you're having a great Valentine's Day too. Sorry, I am like lost for words at the moment. Thank you. Oh yeah, stream was fun. I'm so happy it was, Momo. I heard that you were a friend of a friend who was also a friend of friends. It seems like that with me a lot. Like, oh, thank you so much for the follow, Euphoric. I am friends with many streamers and everything. Of friends of friends of friends. Of another friend. Of another friend. And that friend too. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow and everything. And also, welcome to all us raiders who are new and everything. My name is Crocodilia. I stream a variety of games and I'm awkward as you can tell. And easily flustered. And I am the princess of the Swamp Kingdom. A friendly, wonderful kingdom that everyone is lovely in. So yeah, welcome all. Blah, blah, blah. I can't speak today at all. And on top of that, I'm failing this horrible script thingy that's showing right here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I cannot do my controller right now. Back to keyboard. I tested it out. Thank you, Ronan, for handing out cheese puffs. I was gonna say thank you, cheese puffs. Alright, then. Yeah. Oh. Oh. hide from it and everything. But yeah, I'm shooting barrels right in front of them. I'm very subtle. Are chopsticks provided with cheese puffs? Of course, Euphoric. You can eat cheese puffs with spoons, chopsticks, the fingers, all that junk. They are everything's provided with the cheese puff package.
It's too late to repent.
Even a glass of your favorite beverage.
Keep up with my tempo.
Cheesy, dusty fingers.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Yeah, I get like that too. It's like I love eating Cheetos and stuff, but also it's like I don't like the cheesiness afterwards because it also gets everywhere, and I can't touch anything while I eat the food because then it's like
Let's go.
you got yeah, you know how it is. We like to snack while we game, and then it's like I can't eat and game, especially now since I'm on keyboard at the moment, and I don't want it cheesy. It's not a cheese keyboard, it's a keyboard. There we go. Oh, chest!
Oh, shiny. Ooh, sparkly.
March is like me when I see treasure.
I don't see a switch for the
Crumb.
gate.
My lungs.
Over there.
There's a monster in the
Oh,
area.
man.
We'll need to deal with it first.
Easier said than done, Don Hung. Wait, what is this? Inventory. Consumables. The heck is this? This looks like that one boxing anime. I don't remember what it's called. Confirm. I had this consumable. When the heck did I grab this? Why couldn't I use it earlier? I feel like I got cheaped out. I still want that Bella Box sausage Ronin. I still don't know where the heck it is.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it.
I love her
My
theme song.
music.
I keep repeating this
Conquer
song. I can't help
us
it. It looks so good. One
Pretty
day
good
we'll
crowd
find the
today.
sausage Ronin. Probably decaying in our inventory as we speak.
Turn up the volume.
There we go. Oh! I was like, why are we pressing this? There's no gate nearby. And I forgot we're going over there. Up here, I assume. G? G, what is G? The initiator for the... Oh! Okay, so this might give me a mission from what it said. Right? Wait. This is confusing. Now I know why I don't like puzzles. Oh! Yeah! Okay, that was an
Well,
accident. Please don't chop me, please don't chop me. You can. Wait, come back! No, come back! Nah! It's like a tracks puzzle pool. I mean, it is really fun and everything. It's just like, my brain's half, like, fried at the moment. So it's like, puzzle, what does it mean? So many steps. Ooh, oh, so these are like those little spirit thingies, those little wisps and Genshin. This is a little thing. It guides me to treasure. It's cool. Level 10 hot dog. Automation flew away on its own. Whoop. Okay, so we go here. Another waypoint. Hi, so hope you're doing well and happy Valentine's Day. Oh, thank you, Ronan.
She really caught up with us. Even had time to set up an ambush.
You dare
Oh my
underestimate
god, I love the cutscenes. Look at this, they're so expressive. Oh my god.
Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion,
The
this
expressions
is
on
still
are
part
so
of
great.
Belobog. It was our
You're
home.
welcome,
The guards
show.
know this place like the back of their hand.
Oh, thank you.
Enough cat and
I
mouse.
hope everyone's
Drop your
having a great
weapons and come
Valentine's
with
Day.
me.
Ah, you're such a nuisance. Just what crime are we supposed to have committed again? It better be worth you following us all the way out here.
The Honkai thing looks so good, show. Like, god, the cutscenes and everything in this game looks so good. I can't believe
My
it.
orders are to arrest you. It is for the
Yes.
adjudication panel to present you with
And
the
they're
nature
actually
and
expressive
penalty of your
sometimes during the
alleged
cutscenes,
crimes.
or even during this.
You saw
See?
us yesterday.
Look at them.
Do you remember? Madame Cocolia received us as honored
And
guests.
the mouths.
How can such a
They're
drastic
actually
change have
moving.
occurred in
No
the
offense
course
to
of one
Genshin, but
night?
half the time they don't move when they
The
talk.
Madam Guardian investigated your backgrounds. She summoned me last night to tell me that you had
Yeah,
deceived
Don
her.
Hong looks great.
Your identities and purpose here are
And
counterfeit.
Serval.
You
especially
seek
her.
to overthrow the rule of the architects.
She's like my Noelle.
Huh, what a
In March, I love
two-faced
March.
hag.
Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crimes. Throw down your arms and surrender.
You'll never catch me alive.
We're
come
wasting our
us.
words, March. At least one thing
Oh,
is
they
clear.
mouthed the Mandarin? That makes more sense,
mustn't
Ronan.
be caught.
Oh.
Well, if there's no
Look
escape,
at this.
then maybe it's time we gave them a taste of Astral Express medicine.
That's why it's so happy. It's like, oh, it matches. Time to battle. Combo.
The truth
Time
of
for
life
the
and
main
death,
event.
revealed in an instant.
Yeah, it's really great show. I mean, like I was expecting to be like a Genshin or thing, where it was gonna be like the actual where you fight it yourself. But this was actually a nice, good surprise. I actually had fun with it.
This sanctuary.
I was a little worried at
It's
first when I
but a
saw it,
vision.
but then it was like, nah, this is fun. And Serval. Oh my god, love her.
Turn up the volume.
She's purple and she has a
My
guitar.
turn.
Let's do cute. Yeah.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Let's go.
And me is my back. Just literally smack the heck out of them. There we go. I've definitely upgraded them enough, thank God. Look at the cutscene! Look at that. Donkey is always there to protect the whole team. I love that about him.
Lady Bronya.
I'll handle these evildoers
I'm not
myself.
evil, for God's sake. Come on. How dare you?
Onward!
Rules are made to be broken.
And I'm about to break your rules. I don't know, I'm trying to make it sound more cool as it goes.
Decisive strike!
Ooh!
Move carefully.
No, let's do him right here.
Keep up with my tempo.
You have the
Ready
worst
to
luck
lose
running
yourself?
into me.
Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
I wonder if she performs here. I really do wonder if she does.
What's this?
Oh my god, we barely done anything to her health. Oh no. I just never realized that.
Just a scratch.
Back
It's
off.
just but a flesh wound.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
The truth of life and death, revealed. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Oh,
My turn.
yeah.
Let's make it quick.
Hammer time. Wait, back time. Why did I
Step
say hammer
aside.
time?
I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Yeah, she has fire and I don't know what that one is. I don't have that one right now. This. Oh, here we go. Okay, okay. Weakness. What are your weaknesses? Tell me, please. Oh, here I am. Cool. Oh, awesome. You can actually look at all the info and everything. That's so cool. I didn't notice that before. I guess I was just too busy fighting. Excuse me.
Fight with me.
Oh, how dare you, Bronya.
This song's just for you. Keep up with my tempo.
That's pretty cool. I really like it. And that's also like the traditional ones.
Take this!
I think I'm taking out
Time
Bronya.
now.
She doesn't sound happy.
Stop right there.
Rules are made to be broken.
And I'm gonna break you like a Kit Kat bar.
You don't say you're welcome.
E, yeah, sweet.
Turn up the volume.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
You know, if I was to have powers or anything like this, I would be the only one in the team that would never have a tagline because I'm not good at doing taglines. I'd be the most dumbest sounding one ever.
It's too late to repent.
While everyone else sounds so epic and everything. Like, yeah, mine just would be horrible. I'd have no choice but to not do
Watch
something.
this.
Keep up with my tempo.
Ooh, here we go. Dang it. No.
Onward.
What happened? Oh, we won. We won. Hot dog. Look at the cutscene. Look at it.
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung. Maybe now's a good time to show off your secret strength?
He has secret strength.
You first.
Wait,
You're no fun.
do I have secret strength?
Intruders, give it up. You will be guaranteed a fair trial.
Fair? We didn't get a fair fight right here.
Ruin the intensity of the moment.
Sam. Oh no, not you.
What is this? I can't breathe.
Sampo, you be.
I have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm.
Ooh,
I
yes,
say
sir.
what I mean, and I mean what I say.
Sampo is like one of those, I don't know, what do you call them?
Suffer, sacrifice, and die.
Oh, wait, what's this?
Because of my order.
What's happening?
What about the Underworlders? They will lose the protection of the architects. They will see me.
I
as a
really love the
tyrant.
music of this game. What decision?
I understand.
Come on, those toys of yours aren't that
Natasha!
dangerous.
Natasha! I forgot I have Natasha.
Then why hasn't she woken up yet?
Because she's sound asleep. Didn't you hear her sleep talking? Ah, poor child. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the overworld girl?
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back, together with the rest of them, of course. Hey, come on, what's with the...
You're a bad liar, Sampo Koski.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze. Before I knew it, I'd somehow dragged her down here, too.
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you insist on getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire you want, you're going about it the right way.
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his friends. These
Why
guys
is he
scratch
talking
my
third
back.
person?
How could I live with myself if I didn't scratch theirs?
My back is fine. Don't you dare
And
scratch
another
it.
thing, where does Wildfire get off assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful to them, huh? I mean, you never know.
Which is why you've set them loose in the underground?
Come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded up in no time.
That girl... Get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. The underground has been sealed off for over 10 years now. The children won't even remember what overgrounders look like. If a girl in a Silvermane Guard uniform suddenly shows up, what would Wildfire do with her? What would they do with you?
That is good questions.
I get it. I'm setting off right now. I'll have to trouble you to look after them while I'm gone, ma'am.
I think Natasha is a doctor.
Hey, sleepyhead. Looks like you're awake.
And a beautiful doctor at that. Ooh, what is this? Who are you? What is this? Oh, she's got a teddy bear in the back of her. That's adorable. Ah, there we go. I love the music. I really love it. Whoa, what is this place? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that Undercity thing of Attack on Titan. That's what it reminds me of. That's what the whole place reminds me of, is Attack on Titan. Oh my god, I've been so stupid. This is what reminds me of this whole time. Adorable emotes. People could say nah, but to me, I feel it looks like it. That's what the whole interior thing reminds me of.
How are you feeling? Any aches or pains?
No, I feel much better.
Good. You were out for a while. I was beginning to worry. You were saying some strange things.
I say strange things all the time,
Well,
so specify.
now that you're awake, you should probably try moving your limbs. I'm Natasha, a
Well, I was
doctor in the
moving my
underground.
limbs and stealing your
You've
book,
already spent
so.
a day in my clinic.
Nice to meet you. I'm Crocky.
Nice to meet you too. You're very polite.
Aww.
Sampo's gone to clear up a mess
I am
of his
told that a
own
lot.
making. So I'm looking after you in the meantime. Based on your current state, I don't think there's any cause for alarm. You seem perfectly healthy. So if you don't mind, I'll go and take a look
I'm
at
as
the other
healthy as a
patients.
very weak horse. Why did I... Where are my friends?
They've been up for a while already. The young guy with the dark hair left first. He went with Sampo.
Down
Your rowdier friend took off soon after waking up. I imagine she's taking a stroll nearby. As for the girl in the Silvermane Guard uniform, I told Sampo to watch her, but it seems that he left his post, and she made a run for it.
Of course. Who is he anyway?
Good question. He's a man of mystery. He claims to be a simple cross-border businessman. Not that there's much to interest an overworlder down here. Either way, he's got a surprising number of connections.
A character like Sampo kind of reminds me of, I know no one's gonna get the reference and everything, kind of like how on Justice League Unlimited, where Booster Gold acted so, like, popular and known and so awesome and so cool and I was thing and everything. Yeah, a smuggler. He's a smuggler, definitely, for that. But, he kind of reminds me of him, where he's, like, cocky and no other like that, but in reality, they're probably insecure and probably not really known, not many friends. But they try to make themselves look so cool just so they can be remembered, I think, in a sense like that. So he kind of reminds me of Booster Gold energy, like that. But, well, he wasn't a smuggler, for one thing. He was a superhero. And, I think he was a person of the future, but going back in time for some reason because he wanted to. I can't remember why. I'm not just the limited episode. He said he wanted to go back in time. I think because he wasn't as popular in the future, so he saw he'd be popular in the past or something like that. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I remember it in parts and everything. And the whole time and everything, everyone he was acting like a cocky jerk and like hold on a minute, like we got some chatting right here. He was acting like a cocky jerk, going around saying like, you know me, Booster Gold, savior of all this and everything like that. So many people are my friends and everything. He even had like a little robot, which was adorable. That would like be like hyping him up and like saying how awesome he is and everything like that. And it was his best friend, like the little robot and everything. I love that robot so much. It was adorable. But I remember by the end of it and everything. How did it go? They were like rescuing people and everything. He didn't like it because he wanted to be up in the front of the fight with Superman, Batman, and everyone else who were taking care of the big villains and everything. When they equipped him to go take care of people and make sure they get out safe from the battle and stuff like that. Which him, of course, he was like, no, I want to be in the battle and everything. That's where the cool parts are and everything like that. That's the important parts. People will cheer you on for that. And they're like, well, we got it covered and everything. You take care of the rest. We need this. Taking care of the people are just as important as the battle, you know, and everything. So they had to sign him there, and of course he wasn't grateful for it until finally, of course, he noticed how much of a good thing he was actually doing and everything. That you don't need credit to help people and everything like that, you know. I like that. Just League Limited is a really underrated show. I don't know why I'm like ranting about it, but it's really underrated. And I'm gonna watch it now. Dang it. I think I will watch Justice League Unlimited after this. It's so great. But yeah, that's who he reminds me of. Like they act like they're like awesome and everything, when in reality, like, you know how it is.
I've managed to secure more than a few urgent medical supplies through him, and he's been a big help to Wildfire.
I ranted too much about Booster Gold. Sorry about that.
In any case, I don't think his intentions are sinister.
Who is Wildfire?
It's a grassroots organization. Think of it as the Silvermane Guards of the Underground.
Oh my god,
but less
still reminds me of
stone-hearted.
Attack on Titan. Thank you, Dr. Natasha. Thank you.
No need to thank me. It's a doctor's duty to heal.
And you are a beautiful
I
doctor.
gotta find March
woman.
7th and Dan Hung.
Can I call
Where
her
should I
medicine
start?
woman? Oh wait, I forgot. I need to get these things right here too. Here we go. This right here. I don't have anything enough for Oh, what's that? Ooh. Yeah, she has a huge hair bow. How does it keep up? Like, look at that thing. I'm not, like... How does that even keep on? Well, I can marvel at her outfit forever. I really like her design and everything. She looks really cool. And also the fact that I also have her. She's great. I'm really tempted to actually fight as her. But I don't know if I have enough stuff to upgrade her and everything. And the teddy bear is so utterly adorable. I never noticed that feature. I guess she keeps that in case she has to help heal children so she can distract them with a doll. It's adorable. But yeah. Wait, I forgot. I want to see if I have enough points and everything. I have 3 here. Ooh, this might give me enough. No. Let me, I don't have, 800, but I can maybe find some of these. Nope. I do not have enough. Definitely not. I'm tempted to do one warp, but that would be, like, wasting it and everything. Let me see what's in the store. Why are there screaming children outside? I never understand that. Oh, here we go. Wait, what else is available for right here? I already bought that. I'm gonna buy this one then. Yes. Okay, my helps that. And then one here. Let's see how much I have now. 8. Perfect. Here we go. Oh god, I'm nervous. Oh god. I'll let you pom pom, you're adorable. Yeah, I know. Cards. Yep, some cards. I got Bronya! Yes! Woo! Oh god, I got her. I got a character. Ooh, wait, I got a thing for March 7th too. Oh my god, I got 2 characters and 1! I got Sampo! Yes! Oh my god. I love this. I'm so happy. Oh my god! This was an awesome thing. Yeah, screenshot this. How do you How you screenshot this? The critical Windows Shift S. Okay. Thank you, Ronan. Windows Shift S. Wait. No! Get off that. No! Ah! I pressed on it. Dang it. Oh. I'm not good at technology. Dang it. Well, we witnessed it on stream at least. That was horrible. March has our own thingy right here. Another one. Not activated at least. Ooh, awesome. Okay, let's see. Details. We got Ronyo. Let's equip her thingy here. I think she would have probably... Ah, here we go. She's this one right here. The Harmony Path, yeah. I'm just glad at least it was on stream. See, Sampo's, he should be... Oh, he's on the Nihility Path. How you pronounce that? Increases damage if being in battle. Increases the wearer's effect hit by that or 3 turns. Huh. What does that mean? I'm gonna do this one for right now. I'm really tempted to see how his ability works. I didn't know... Like, I did not know at all he was a character you can play. I was, like, wondering why he has such an actual, like, good design and everything, but... Oh, wait! Oh, you can scroll up and zoom! Awesome! Cool! I did not know that. That's so cool. Well, that's so cool. I knew for some reason he had to do something with the character thing. I knew it. Let's upgrade him. His derpy face. He does have one. Let's go back on that bit. Yeah, let's do that right there. I'll try him in battle. I need to actually do my other characters to play them and everything. So, Bronya, let's level her up if I have any more. I don't have any more level ups. Dang it. Well, at least I got her to 7. Oh yeah, I forgot there. traces right here. I need to level them up. Okay, hers is done. Sample. It sounds like I'm saying sample weird. I don't think you actually choose your weapons in this thing, Ronan. I think it's just you upgrade them and that stuff happens in general. Like you do this thing and that, and then that's it. Other than that, they don't do any weapons. I don't know what her weapon is. I think it's like a... Nah, it's just wind. Team setup? Let's change them up. March, you shall be Sampo for right now. He looks really cool now that I use him. Oh, he uses daggers. Let's see. Bronya uses like a spear, I think. Like right here. Yeah, she uses... oh, it's a gun spear. It's a gun spear. See? That makes more sense. I use a bat. She uses a guitar. And... yeah, I think that's good right there. Oh wait, no, they're both wind. I need to actually do a different one. I need fire. Asta needs to be upgraded. She has a cannon. I think that's good. Alright, then. Sampo walked away, but now I'm Sampo. Look at my floppy hair. And my derpy face. I think that they're there, also them not even giving you weapons and everything, kind of takes away the whole stress of having to find a good weapon and everything, and a lot of upgrades and everything. Oh, and less things for the gacha to give you. That's actually a good thing, actually, I think about it. You now have characters and the cards, and that's it. When in Genshin you have cards, you have... sorry, not cards, you have weapons... characters and something else. What was it? I'm forgetting. Or is it the same thing? Alright, you can zoom in. Woo woo woo. C3. This is Asta. She does like a fire weapon. Yeah, this reminds me of Attack on Titan place. Trash cans! Oh, the biggest one ever, a dumpster. The dumpster remains silent. This hunk of junk gazes gently at you. Wait. It can gaze gently upon me? That is so weird. Does that have eyes? The two trash cans stood tightly side by side as if no force in the world could separate them. The dumpster stands silently, yet a hint of sinister comes through. Dump. Classic cannon. Yeah, that's a fancy looking cannon she has. Dumpster. The two trash cans stood silently side by side. Shadows meld together as if they're locked in an embrace. This is like an intimate two trash cans right here. The two trash cans stood tightly side by side if one of them falls, the other will surely follow. Because they can't live without each other. It's like a romance story. If one of them falls... okay, let's see the dumpster. You vaguely recall a television series where a lawyer hid inside a dumpster such as this and waited for an incriminating piece of evidence to appear out of thin air. Wait, what? This sounds familiar. What lawyer waited in the dumpster? Is that like something of a show? What is that? Where a homeless kid hid inside a dumpster like this, tightly covered his mouth and waited for his armed pursuers to leave. That is dark, but also when the heck did this happen? You vaguely recall a video game in which the protagonist hid inside one of these dumpsters and quietly took out an enemy when they approached. Wait, that sounds familiar too. I just love how much Easter eggs they're giving right now. You vaguely recall a video game in which the destitute police officer could not afford to pay for a night's room and dove into the dumpster like this amidst the... apparently got an achievement out of it. I love this. What is this? You vaguely recall a video game in which a key item can be found in dumpsters like this. To solve a puzzle, unlock the next area. This sounds so familiar. What game is that? I know exactly. What is this game? It's like one of those things where people say, like, that's a lot of details. Did you get experience from that? And, like, did you do it yourself? You don't understand where your obsession with dumpsters come from, but it must be to do with the aforementioned work. Probably. The dumpster stands silently, yet a hint of sinister comes from it. I want more game info. Give me more game info. A scientist once said, when a dumpster is shut tight, it exists in superposition of the states in both the void and trash and full of. I can't read the rest of that. Oh, it's so fast. You vaguely recall a television show where a lawyer hid inside a dumpster such as this, and a wave of incrimination piece evidence to appear on a clean air. The only lawyer that I can think of that fell in a trash can is Daredevil when he got hit off the roof. And he found the trash can like this. That's the only lawyer I can think of. Like, other than that, no. I don't know who no other lawyer could be in a dumpster. Man, I want to watch Daredevil now. I love Daredevil. And I'm so happy that Charlie Cox came back as a Daredevil. That was so wonderful to hear he came back for She-Hulk and everything. That made me so happy to hear about. Not to mention, you know how ecstatic I was when he was in the Spider-Man movie. My heart was so happy seeing him back as Daredevil and him being in a Marvel movie. It was so dang cool. Oh my god, my heart. I was so hyped to see that, and it's all 3 Spider-Mans. I really love that movie. It was great. It's like my whole dream come true of superheroes combined right there.
So, you promise that if I win hide and seek, you'll tell Big Sister March all the ins and outs.
Wait, this is how she's gonna do the info? She's relying on children.
Yep.
Oh, there's Hook. There's Hook.
What does that mean?
Wait a minute.
It just means you'll tell me all the details. No hiding anything and no telling fibs.
Hook is adorable.
Hook isn't an overgrounder, you know. Hook never tells fibs.
Yeah, never.
Well, that's settled then. Okay, let's play. Huh? You, when did you get here?
I'm just seeing Ronan freaking out in chat because of Hook right here. Not that long, big sister.
Quit acting like a child.
Why does everyone discriminate me for acting like a child?
After I woke
I
up,
just play along with
said
it.
Sambo had taken Don home
Sarcasm.
with him. I went around in circles trying to find the blue-haired scoundrel and bumped into these kids. They say they know where he is.
It's like every time when that happens and everything, I try to act out and like do a sarcastic thing with him. It's like, quit acting up, Crocky. You're being a child. It's like, what do you want me to do? Just stay here, be silent, and finally talking. Oh, hey, Nick, welcome. Hope you're doing well. And I got Star Rail from early access for applying for it. I got the access. I want it. I'm so happy I did. I still am so shocked I even have the beta access.
But they said I had to join the moles or something if I wanted to find out. And to
Moles?
do that, I had to prove my strength by winning a game of hide and seek. Do you get it?
Gotta input the secret code in the D-pad. Oh, it's really... I really love this game, Nick. Like, it's so much... I did not know I loved this much. I can look through so many dumpsters and trash cans, and there's like so many stories in those trash can and dumpsters, more than I thought. But also the graphics look amazing, the story is amazing, the whole gameplay is great, the music's so wonderful. I love it so much. It's like, to me, the when they go to the space places in this thing right here, there's so much trash, it's great, I love it so much. Me and Rona have been laughing at the whole trash cans that they have in this whole thing. There's so much lore to these trash cans. What the haze? And Easter eggs for some reason. But other than that, it is a wonderful game. So great. Need a teammate? And
when did you start being so nice?
Like, and context right here, we can go up to a trash can. If for some reason when you read it aloud, it sounds like you're reading a whole story. And a lot of them, like in one of them, we found a hot dog that was placed into a mailbox that was going to be shipped off somewhere for some reason. And then also, a lot of them seems like as if the trash cans are intimate and love each other and don't want to leave each other when they're next to each other. Or, for some reason, it rewards me treasure, or it acts like as if it's mean or nice, or it like talks to me. These trash cans are weird. They have lore upon themselves. It's really, like, they're so weird. Yeah, I went to the cupboard thing. That weird closet was so weird. It felt like as if I was having a fever dream during the whole process. Because I was enveloped in the darkness, and the cupboard was talking to me, telling me to, like, God, I can't remember. It was like, it was so weird. Hold on, wait. Like, the whole thing right there, it was, like, telling me to, like, believe in the stories it told and everything. Like, I kept going with it, believing the cupboard and everything, until finally it said, like, what are the footsteps you hear in the background and everything? And then I said that it's either room service or it's the devil of the city and everything. And I said it was the devil of the city. And it's like, of course, yes, you're smart. Now we need to attack the devil of the city, when in reality, I don't know why, the cupboard was making me think that the room service was a devil and it wanted him to go away. I think that room was haunted or something, because it kept talking to me. It was weird. I know this all sounds weird out of context, like this makes no sense at all. It made no sense when it happened. It's hard to explain what happened. It's really weird. And I loved it so much. It's weird, quirky furniture everywhere in this place. I am always nice, March. What the hell are you talking about?
Hey, are you done with your secret talk? The most time is precious.
Wait, we're doing secret talk?
Yeah, precious. Okay, we're done. Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
And
This is
now
my
we
friend.
are meeting Hook.
She also
Yes,
wants
Hook
to
is
join the
adorable.
Wolves. Can she play too? Sure. I guess so. Then you guys are seeking.
Boss,
I've never been good at
they
hide and
don't
seek my whole life.
seem
Even when I was a
very
kid, I was never good
smart.
at hide and seek.
Why don't we do a practice one first?
You're right, Julian. Okay, let's do a practice one. I'll hide. You two have to find me.
Oh no.
So you kids think
Not
you're
that
better
Captain
than
Hook.
us, huh? Just you wait and see.
The little child right there's name's Hook.
It's simple. When you see one of them, you just have to catch them.
The dumpster. No. Did it work? Where a homeless kid inside a dumpster like that. I don't know, understand half of those Easter egg things it tells me about. Where is Hook? Oh wait, I didn't notice this. Look at that. Oh my god. That's definitely not concealed, kid. Come on. You can do better than this.
Ha! Gotcha! So what? It's just a practice. Wait until we're playing for real. You'll see.
Yeah, sure.
Bring it on. Alright. Now we're playing for real. You gotta count to 50 before you open your eyes.
Really?
No cheating.
But
47.
thank you, March.
48. 49. 50. Ready
I
or
hope we
not,
get Hook.
here I come, naughty
Or
children.
do I have to do the other thing to get her from the wishes?
The moles haven't lost a game for ages. You're doomed. You got it yet?
The dumpster shines. Someone threw three pieces of geomarrow on it. The person threw it so heavily that the shards of the ore shattered all over the trash can. You have no idea where the anger of the person stems from. Neither can you understand his behavior. After all, geomarrow is as valuable as gold in the underground. Would you throw money even if it fit in a fit of anger? I would not. I'd keep it on me. Certainly not. Wait, does it play exactly like Genshin? Look how they all do have lore. See, I told you! The trash cans have lore! And also at the same time and everything, Genshin has like the traditional RPG thingy of Japanese games where it's like the turn-based thingy. This one right here. I mean, technically when you're walking around, yes, it plays like Genshin, but you can't jump and everything or climb, but it's still just as great. That's right. Now, let's end this conversation here. It's really boring to talk about the dumpsters. I want to talk more about the dumpsters, dang you. I like the dumpsters. This dumpster evokes a special emotion in you. Unrelated to its location and appearance, olfactory triggers its sense of hiding from the world as well as a hint of preternatural, I don't know how to pronounce that, coziness. A wrinkly paper is stuck in the lid of the dumpster with the number 81 on it. Scribbled up paper. What the heck? Knock on it. Open. Well behaved. This trash can is someone's private zone. Rat-tat-tat-tat. We're knocking on the wall before entering represents your respect. In fact, however, not every decent person can really win others' respect. Open. You see a shabby room with a set of wrinkled yellowish bedding and a pillow made from gunny sack. What the heck is a gunny sack? Open bread-flavored soda and a pair of miner's boots. A torn book whose words can no longer be distinguished, as well as a knife. How the haze is this so deep of a dumpster? This sounds like a room. Looks like someone used this dump as their humble living quarters. I want this dumpster. Apparently it looks nice in there. Dang. Ooh, yes. Geomera, as the name suggests, is essence of the planet. To her, I don't know how to pronounce that, and Bellabog. It is a valuable treasure, however the ores will run out one day. I can't read that fast when it goes to the subtitles. 10.
Something's not right. That guy's been staring at us this whole time.
He's looking to the left. He's not staring at us.
Let's see what he wants.
He's like that one guy off of Chip and Dale, where he says, "I'm looking directly at you," and he's actually that weird person that can't look forward because it's like the early 2000 games that look at like dead eyes and everything. I love that scene so much in that movie. March 7th is this girl right here. She's my teammate and everything, and this is me in the game, like the main character in Genshin. Also, this is mine.
My instincts are telling me something's not right with this guy. But...
You think he's literally staring at us and whistling. He's looking taller and older. He looks like an adult to me. Seemingly adult man, yeah. It's him, no doubt.
Nonsense! How many 8-year-olds do you see walking around that look like this, huh?
Wait, what?
All right, the jig is up. Your voice gave it away.
What's happening? What the?
But I'm Julian of 1,000 Faces.
How?
Why did you have to talk to me?
What is with this child? Did it just transform?
Ruined. What will the boss think?
No need for the melodrama. That was still a magical performance.
There's a lot of ore everywhere. Ah, there she is again. Or there they are again, sorry.
Don't run! I got you, Hook! Not fair! I'm the boss of the moles! How can I lose to a bunch of villains?
I'm not a villain. Why is everything a villain?
I'm not afraid. What are they feeding you kids down here?
Yeah. Or? Something? This game will come out in April. If you pre-register, you get launch rewards and free 4-star. Ooh, awesome. Wait, does that mean I get that too, Run? You have a feeling that this thing will cause you problems in the future. Is this cart gonna kill me or something? Smart miners will use these mine carts to make their work easier, but I'm right up for debate whether it makes their work smarter. Oh, that's the thing you're talking about. I thought you were talking about that's a Twitch thingy right there. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I thought you were saying, like, that's what you get if you connect your Twitch to it. Like, on, like, where you get things for free and stuff like that. I was like, I didn't get anything except for, like, a little banner thing for your HoloLab thingy. So that's why I was so confused. And then now this makes more sense. I think I misread you, that's why. Yeah, I misread everything. You have a feeling this thing will cause you problems in the future. What is minecarts my death? Like, what is with minecarts? The Twitch thing is everything for you. Yeah, I learned that right there. I misheard it all. I read it all and everything, so now I understand. Thank you for correcting me. That stuff over there is jinx. I'm not going near minecarts again. Goodbye, Minecraft. Some of these things, tools have their owner's names carved on them. They probably were well taken care of. Twitch avatar? Oh no, it's in Holio Lab and everything. It's for your avatar thing for your profile, and that's you can make it on there. You can win rewards for your profile and stuff. Nick. Holio Lab's really good. Not to mention if you do Genshin and everything, you can get your dailies on there and stuff, and also go through events and everything too.
Hey,
oh, wait,
where are you going?
What am I doing?
Come back.
I'm back. I'm back.
That far away.
Wow, she's really right here. Wow.
Haha, I caught you.
Alright, Nick.
Doesn't count unless you can answer this question.
No, don't give me a riddle, please.
What? But we caught you. What's with the Q&A? I thought I had you
It
there.
drops for Star Rail should be available there too. Ooh.
I'm sorry, boss. I failed.
Darn! How did you
Oh, my butt's uncomfortable. I'm gonna stretch for a second while we're talking.
What villainy is this? Those with keen eyes see the dust between the stars. I came up with that, by the way.
You sure did. Wait, doesn't sound like something you'd say. You sure did.
About time I got some credit for it. So, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. You can tell us now, right? Yes. The boss of the moles is true to her word.
Look is
So the blue-haired guy, take your dark-haired friend to the Fight Club. The Fight Club?
What? That doesn't sound good.
No kidding. They didn't exactly get off on the right foot. Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
This is the official
Where
Star
is
Rail
the
thing.
Fight Club? Can you show us the way? But it's an obvious building. Grown-ups are just useless. Come with her.
Yeah, those choices
I'll
are
take you
not
over.
that great.
Thanks, oh great one. That's Pitch
Ugh,
Dark
full of
Hook the
stretch.
Great to you. Who said you could shorten my title? A club just for fighting.
It's like Dr.
Who knew
Professor and Mr.
undergrounders had such brutal
Patrick and
hobbies?
everything. They're right there.
In fact, it's awesome.
Dr. Professor,
They let you
Mrs.
take
Crocodile.
part. When did this place last have an inspection? Loads of kids take part. Ah, despicable. My criminal activity senses are tingling.
Ah, so I'm gonna assume this is the Fight Club because of the sign.
We're here. This is it. Hook's gonna go fight. See you later.
Oh, good lord.
Who's in charge here? How can they just let kids attack
Exactly.
each other?
What kind of place
The
is
moles
this?
are in charge, that's who. But only the kids. Wildfire's in charge of grown-up business.
So the moles control this whole area.
The moles control everything underground.
Makes sense, the moles.
They need one more player there. I gotta go. If you ever want to fight, come find me.
This kid has seen so much, probably. I wanna fight! Let me in! Oh, I'm loving the look of this. It's like looks like a post-apocalyptic fighting place. That's what it reminds me of.
Brothers and sisters, are you ready for
Dr.
today's
Dig.
most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest? On one side, recommended by Tall, Blue, and Handsome, the
Tall, Blue, and
unsmiling,
Handsome.
pulverizing power of the new kid on the block.
Looks like a furnace.
Cold
It does look like
Dragon Young!
Cold Dragon Young.
And his opponent is none other than the unfeeling, incendiary, explosive might of Team Robomatic. All praise to Boss Svarog. Given that no other fighter was willing to take on the strength of Team Robomatic, Cold
I love
Dragon
how they
Young
just literally
will face
stand there
off
like,
against these
when is he gonna
opponents
start the battle?
alone. On learning his
Thank-
fate, the brave young fighter had one thing to say: whatever! And so,
Whatever.
let the semifinals of the 1,758th Fighting King Challenge
Yeah, it's not that much of a crowd I was
begin!
expecting it to be.
Quick, let's help him.
Oh, brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events.
I know you can
Two
do it
members
alone,
of the
Don Hung,
audience
but
have
we're here to help
charged into the
support.
octagon. It looks like they want to team up with Cold Dragon Young.
So you're awake.
Clearly.
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you. And now that we found you, we're trying to make sure you don't get your butt kicked. You're welcome.
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion. The magnetic pull of this
You
electric
can
sport
feel
is
their passion.
undeniable. But let me reiterate, these competitions are for professionals only. Whatever you do, kids, don't try this at home. And Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just itching to get into it. And so are we. It's the Iron Fist
Finally,
of Cold Dragon
Dr.
Young
Dig
and
talks
friends
too much.
versus the Iron Skin of Team Robomatic.
I can take them on my own, you know.
We need to work on your emotional intelligence.
Yeah. I just want to go home. Destroy them all. Hold the line. Okay, let's get them into battle and everything.
Ready to lose yourself?
Wait, this. Okay, here we go.
Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Wait, I just noticed they're shaped like a fist, right? Oh. Dang, Serval, you really worked.
Oh, what a beautiful performance!
Thank you, thank
Cold
you.
Dragon Young.
I'm here every
last
day, I'm
minute
here.
admirers emerge
Yeah, overkill.
victorious.
Admirers? How come we don't get cool
Exactly.
nicknames?
The Ladies of Death. How about that? That sounds cool. Yeah, it's a good thing I did level her up. Cold Dragon Younger and Cold Dragon Youngest. Oh my god. Yeah.
Forget it. I think our taste in nicknames is different.
This is why I can't do nicknames.
Hey, look! It's Sampo!
Sambo, you big beggar! What kind of explanation Tim demand? We got another butt to kick. We should thank him.
Huh?
You confused
Let's
me.
get after him.
It's like, huh? She broke the fourth wall because she's even confused at the person. Like, why are you thanking them? Why are you saying this? I don't blame you, March. I don't even know why I chose the option. I just wanted to. The Fight Club in the Underground. Oh, no. But in such boisterous venue, you've noticed someone conspicuously out of place. You know from the past observations that there will be no one such person in every situation. I can't read, hold on. There will be one such person every such occasion, but this one seems different somehow. The quaint envelope sits unremarkably on the wooden crate that is being used as a side table, yet it exudes a unique quality of its own. Silence, elegance, independence, and even a hint of darkness. You also see invitation written in big crooked letters. That sounds so conspicuous and creepy. I would not touch that thing and burn it. You find yourself unable to pry your eyes from it. I like the vibe it's giving off. I'm taking it. Yoink. That's the right move. No one else can resist such a silent, elegant, independent, and slightly dark envelope invitation. I just love how they're just doing the funny things of this subtly. It's like it's quirky in its own way. I love it. With their weird, creepy letters and also weird trash cans and furniture. I might be dreaming half the time in this game. Who knows? What's this? All sorts of posters, invitations, and notices are plastered upon this wall. One caught your attention. It looks new, but there's an abundance of dirty fingerprints on it. Must be a 90s fight movie. Yeah, it might be one of those. It is clear that for many people, this boxer recruitment form had ignited their fighting spirit. As much as me is stealing people's mail. I think that is all in this place. I want to say what Buddy said off of Elf and everything. This room, it stinks, it smells like mushrooms, and everyone looks like they want to hurt me in this whole place. And I wouldn't doubt they do, because it's a fine place.
That guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Aha!
Hey, it's you! I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following me? So, you know, you start to walk a little.
Yeah, sure.
And anywho, if I had just turned around, I could have thrown open my arms and said a big hi to my old friends.
Oh, good lord. Oh, I forgot I didn't do the auto thingy here, huh? There you go.
Save it. You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends.
There was a researcher
what do
for
I
that
have to
Thai
fear?
Ooh,
Surely
really?
I haven't done anything to offend you.
Wait, I think that sounds familiar. You said Dong hung up? We're just messing with you? I think she'd give me a weird look if I did that again. Okay, these are two reasonable ones, but I'm really wanting to do this. Just like the 80s Hong Kong fight movies. I love fighting movies like that. They're like, what was it called? That one movie, Raid? Was that it? I had seen that only once, and I really want to watch it again. It's been so long since I saw that. It was during one movie night, and it was like probably 6 some odd years ago, I think. Or 7 years, maybe. I've slept since a lot then. I've slept a lot since then, so my memory is very foggy of it all. If it's even called Raid. It's still like a big building where people go inside and fight everything all the way to the top or the bottom. I'm not sure. But those are really cool fighting sequences. Really awesome. You know what? I'm gonna do it.
My fine fellow, please don't do that again. You scared the damn...
Wait a minute, we're not done here. You dragged us to the underground. So, what's the big idea?
I can't remember the name of the movie, sadly.
I had no
think it
choice
is
but to
Raid,
take you
but I'm
guys
not
down here.
Sure.
It was too dangerous for us on the surface. We're wanted criminals. Sure, the underworld has its drawbacks, but at least the guards would never follow us.
I mean, we
We're
might meet
safe
Levi
here.
Ackerman down here. Who knows?
Be that as it may, did you really have to poison us?
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight
Oh, yes,
spot,
the
my
choices here
friend.
do matter
There was no
about-
time to
Oh,
think.
dang
I
it.
had
Dang
to
it, Ron.
use
Oh, I
whatever
gotta
I
keep
could.
more an eye on that.
So it wasn't to cover anything up? A secret that you didn't want anyone, including us, to find out?
That is a good choice, Don Hung, to say that. He's more better at his dialogue than me.
Don Hung, what secret?
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's more to our
Yeah,
friend
this one apparently
here than
matters
meets the
more.
eye.
You win. I'll help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. But please, don't go spreading rumors about me.
Sure, why not?
All right, to prove my sincerity, I'll introduce you to Wildfire. If you're looking for something down here, they're the ones to ask.
Why should we get to know Wildfire? Why would they want to help us? What organization Wildfire? Yeah.
Because you're looking for something? Why are you asking? Dan Hung told me you guys were searching for a... what's the word? Stellaron.
Yeah.
Sounded pretty powerful. If anyone has
It's
a clue
pretty
on its
powerful,
whereabouts,
alright.
it'll be Wildfire.
You said I'd uncover a clue if I became the Fight Club champion.
Yeah. I mean, if you fought in the
Okay.
final round and won,
It is because
you'd
it
have
just bid
incredible
money on
street
us.
cred right now. Wildfire wouldn't think twice about talking with you. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, lead the way.
Have a little faith. It's like I said. Senpo never lets friends
Oh,
who've
it is a
helped him
movie?
come to harm.
So, what does Wildfire do all day?
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods. The sliver of trust they have for me has to do with the last one.
So Sanpo has his own like connections in the underworld and everything like that. This is where he thrives in a sense. When he goes to the surface, not so much because he doesn't have as many connections and everything like that. Oh, Levi. Sounds like that.
Huh. Where's Joshua?
What are those shiny rocks?
This is Geomero.
Well, number
an
one about Fight Club, we
exothermic
don't
ore.
talk about
The
Fight Club.
underground and the
Oh wait,
surface are
yeah, that
sealed
thing.
off
Yes,
from
on the
one
meme
another,
for that.
right? Well, only the Geomero transport line is still running. The underground sends ore to the surface, and the surface sends goods to the underground. At least in theory.
Huh.
Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. You know, if we didn't have Geomero to burn, this world would have frozen to death long ago. Alright, let's keep moving. The person I was looking for isn't here.
Alright then. Dumpsters! Yes, yes, yes. Game time, yes. How many trash cans are there in Bellbog? Attention. Trash cans to be put side by side together are considered as one, but those who can see but it cannot be reached do not count. Oh dang, Ronan, we're good for this part. Dang it, how many trash cans are in the Bellbog? No! Starring Edward Norton. Oh yeah, I know that actor. Oh my god, how many trash cans are there? No! I didn't read all of them, apparently. I just read like 5. I'm gonna say 20. Which is your guess, Ronan? I'm gonna say 20. Then I'm thinking of 21. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do 22. Nice answer. Honestly, isn't certain if your answer is correct. There is the underworld after all. This trash can has not seen its overworld relatives in a long time. You know what? Here comes a question with definite answer. Guess. How many trash cans are there in this town? The rules are the same. Trash cans placed by side are considered one, but those who can see but cannot be reached do not count. Only these. Oh my god. Oh, I know, this is not fair, exactly. Oh god, I've already encountered one that was up by itself, like this one right here. I've encountered two of them already that are next to each other. Oh my god, I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna say 5. Yes! I'm correct! Oh my god. The trash cans bream with happiness because your attention. Even the garbage inside is becoming more beautiful. I love this so much. It's so weird. I love this so much. Pleasant looking garbage. Wow. I never thought I'd have that there. Oh, thank you, Livy. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. Oh, thanks for stopping by and everything. We're learning dumpster lore, apparently. If you ever want to join Livy, you can always join. A huge dumpster is filled to the brim. The mixture of all kinds of trash results in a putrid odor. However, there who live in the underworld have some consolation. I cannot speak. We're busy these days, and now I'm Gucci. I'm glad you're so Gucci right now, Luby. It's great to see you. They don't need to go through the trouble of sorting the garbage. Oh, wow. Okay. This old dumpster stands silently, carrying its own resolute gravitas that reminds you of an elder of vast wisdom. It stood on the side of the street for many years, witnessing its rising and fall. Great, I'll open it. Fine, I won't touch. I'll pay respects to it. You bow at elder dumpster, to which your response has a deep dignity. It almost feels like the size of 2 dumpsters. What is with this lore? I want to know the one person in this whole company who thought, you know what? Let's give some respect to the trash cans of our world and give it some lore, you know? I think they deserve it. I just want to know the person who thought that. I'm going to ask if I can. I'm going to definitely ask. This mailbox is tucked away in the corner, trying not to be noticed. Better not disturb it. You get a sense that even the most sociable person would need some space, personal space, let alone a mailbox. It's so weird. I love it so much. It's so weird. Ooh. We don't have everything in stock. You know what? Wait, what is this? Shield. Okay. I need more money. Money, money, money. Let's do this. And that's it. Wait. Can I sell things to you? Oh, what is this? Haha. I love the music in here. I think so. Oh, now I'm 11. There's a place to go over there, but I want to keep looking around. No, it's the same dumpsters, dang it. Oh, here we go. Here's some more. Ah, new ones! Yes! The trash can glared coldly at the other trash can, gasping for air at its feet. I told you, Tatalov, it said. I told you that one day it collapsed beside me. When that time comes out, I'll laugh to your dying face, such as the wind of change. What the haze? Sounds like reputation level on this planet. Yeah, it sounds like that for this whole thingy. When is a trash can named Tatalov? What happened, right? What the haze? A goo of darkness dripped out of the dying trash can's form and continued to snake its way forward. It looked up the cold eyes of the other trash can. 15 years had passed since its last seen that gaze, when the stained trash can was still tiny. What? It's me, the dying trash can bayed. I was the one who raised you. A wave of sharp pain enveloped at that moment. It realized that a certain trash bag had burst. The shooting pain coaxed the whimster over the trash can, while the other had snickered satisfactorily. What's going on? It crouched and whispered a name in the ear of the trash can. You, the trash can's eyes was wide open, but no, you can't be. Its final words curled in its mouth, while like a teardrop hanging from the corner of its eye. What happened? What the heck did I just witness? What is? Oh my god, it's so weird. I love it. I love it. You can feel a sense of relief when you stand before this dumpster. It's all over. Breeze, Bella Boggs, Winter. This is the last one. You feel no longer matters. What matters is that the ones who created these trash cans have fulfilled themselves. So the ones who designed the trash can wanted they wanted something for their creation. So I'm helping them by learning all their stories. The big trash can lies in plain air. You can see that it has been filled with citizens' discarded trash. Suddenly you hear a voice saying, Trailblazer, do you want to see these 7 normal pieces of trash or this beautiful piece of trash? I want 7 normal pieces of trash. Yeah, I want this one. You are an honest person, the voice says in an approving way. I'll give you what you want. Is this a trash god that I'm talking to? I'm convinced there's a trash god here. so... I love it because it's so weird and unexpectedly funny. And just... I'm so used to Genshin. They didn't have goofy things like this. So this is why it's like, huh? Passing by this pitiful mailbox, you catch a glimmer of what does not belong. The corner of a yellowing envelope hanging limply on the edge of its opening. Take it out. I have bigger fish to fry. I take it out. You rescue the fragile envelope that is not a hyperbole. The envelope is disintegrating. The paper scraps crumble in the thin air, merging with the unique mine dust, then disappears in the abyss of scorching air. Before its final act of glory, your actions gave it salvation. Alright. Okay. What is up here? Well, at least I gave it salvation. Oh, dumpster. And a chest. Hot dog. You know, the one thing that's farewell to the letter, yeah. The one thing that's so weird is I get so excited to play these games and everything in the beginning just to see the graphics. I'm now here to see what the trash can lore is. Honestly, I'm so excited to see the trash cans anywhere I go. Because how weird it is. And furniture now. All furniture, if I can interact with it, I'm so excited to see what the heck it's gonna say. Were some of the people high making this? This is a trash can. Its lid seems to be cut open with some kind of implement. This is normal. Open it. You open the tin lid and the waft of burnt wood mixed with cold steel invades your senses. Looking into the depth of the trash can, you see flickers of embers still hanging out, struggling to extend their own lifespan. So... What weird. What the heck is that? Now the dumpster. This trash can looks like the other ones at first glance, but when you take a closer look, you uncover its sinister nature. Someone has done something to spring bar off of the lid. If you push the lid off of this trash can, the lid will be bounced back to you, dealing a heavy blow. Dang. Should I temper it or fix it? I'm gonna fix it. You spent some time on it, but finally succeeded. Now the spring bar is fixed and nobody will be hurt by this trash can. Awesome! I fixed it. I saved the village! This is... I love this game. Can I just say that? I love it so much. And the place reminds me of Attack on Titan Underground thing. So what's up here? More trash cans, please. Okay, so I'm back to the beginning area. I need to go over here again. I think over there is done. What is this part of the city called? Map. Let's see. It is called Yarhillo something. Boulder Town. This is this part right here. But that's the city right there. The place. Well, I don't know the name of it. Oh, I got all the treasure here. Hot dog. What is this? Oh. Drop down menu. Drop down menu. Drop down menu. Is this drop down menu? Yeah, I got all the treasure chests, I think. Well, how much money do I have? None, and none. Whoa, wait. Actually, awesome. Ah, I don't have enough. Dang it. Let's go over here.
Oh, old Oleg
Oh,
isn't here either?
Butt hurts on the stupid chair.
Where is everyone?
Does your friend not show up, Sampo?
So you're leading us on another wild goose chase?
I wouldn't dare. Trust me.
You already did one, Sampo.
Huh?
Crystal
What's
usages
that huge
big spindles
structure in the
increase the
distance?
level of using crystals. Actually,
Oh, that's the
plays
furnace
fast.
core. It's the pillar that connects
Oh, I
the
did not know that,
underworld
Ron.
and
Thank
the
you for telling me that.
overworld. People used to travel up and down that thing, but then
Then what?
it's a long story. In any case, practically nothing moves up or down anymore.
Except you.
Oh, come on, my dear fellow. I thought we weren't going to discuss this. I beg you, the fewer rumors there are about me, the better.
Wait. The only thing missing is a language module, right? Where do we get that? A language module? Yeah, that's all that's missing. It's hard to get a hold of one. What a headache. When did you get here? Did you hear what I just said? Why are you acting like it's a big deal? I don't think so. You better not have. Whatever. I guess it's okay if you know. It isn't really a big, huge secret anyways. You seem new here. What can I do for you? I found the language module. Wow, this is just the part I've been looking for. As long as I have this. It's awkward to say, but could you possibly let me have that? Please, it would really mean a lot to me. Sure, take it. Thank you, you're so kind. I'm gonna hold on to that for you. This component will definitely come in handy. But if you want to build a emotionally interactive robot, a simple module like this won't be enough. That's right, we have to encode emotion to it. If you have time, please come and give me a hand. Well, I have time, let's do it. That's right, we have to code emotion into it. If you have time, wait. I'm wondering, are you a mechanic? Of course, no, but what mechanic could make robots, could they? Well, actually, many people among the vagrants can also possess that skill. But I'm different from them. They make robots for modified robot fight. The robots they make fight each other. I don't get the fun in it. Wait. Can I not help her? Wait, sec, can I not help, period? Or am I missing something? I think I'm missing something. I don't know. I think I have to go up there. Also, good thing about this, you don't run out of stamina. That's great.
Zila's usually always out on patrol here at this time. What's Wildfire up?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Hey, look! Who is that?
Bronya.
It looks like she's in trouble.
It's time for us to go on the rescue.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. But we can't just leave her.
Does anyone have popcorn? We can't ignore it. No, let's help.
Exactly! My boy, Cold Dragon Young. Young Master Den Hung speaks with reason.
Let's help her.
Princess,
I like the
let's
dialogue.
dispense with the pleasantries.
Ooh!
You dare attack someone on our turf?
What's her name? What's her name? What's her name?
Well, how about a few rounds with me?
Oh. What's her name? I don't know her name.
Spineless thugs.
Yeah,
Miss
Seal.
Zila?
Seal or Sealate? I don't know which.
It's a good thing you showed up when you did. My heartfelt thanks. These vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble in Wildfire Terra.
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it.
Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of
Thank you,
Krosky.
Ryan.
I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit. Is that you?
You kidnapped me and brought me to the underground. What is the meaning of this?
Listen to her. What is the meaning of this? She still thinks she's an overworld princess. Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the underworlders?
Who does in the upper world?
Silvermane Guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters and protecting all those above and below the surface.
Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface? Sealing off the only passageway?
She's got a point.
Protecting the so-called architects, more like it.
The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
She's crazy.
Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few questions.
Perfect, Miss Hila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room for a few more?
Fully booked. Who are they?
I'm Crocky.
What good is your name by itself?
Well.
Well, it's like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all the disasters here. If we find it, we can...
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone you meet. Miss Hila won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the chief, huh?
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either.
Well, good thing we didn't relate to her
Wildfire's
then.
encountered trouble at the Great Mine. The chief's busy. If you really want to find him, come look for me at the mine entrance. I'm leaving.
Bye. Stay tuned. Oh, stay tuned. I did it right there. Look at that. Completing missions and stages and everything. Does that mean I completed the main mission for right now to further notice? Awesome. It's Herta. Upgrade is done. Come test. Yes, ma'am. Wait, did I say, I could have said beg me with the haze? What? Image. Why was that an option to say that? Well, I bet a lot of people pressed that one. Child Security Department. Okay, I can do that one right there. But I don't know if the main mission is doing anything like that. Are inseparable sisters? Wait, they're sisters? Oh, in Honkai. Oh, okay. I was like, they don't look like they're sisters. They don't act like it. God, they reached a level 14 to get to that one right there. I gotta level up a lot more. Oh, I need to do this one actually. I want to get the rewards for it. Can I fast travel there? I can tell. Good. Hot dog. Pom Pom, you're so adorable. Oh, they're dancing. Oh, a little waddle. Thickens, please. Oh, Crocky, you're not the same person Pom Pom first met. What happened to you? I had a really fast growth spurt. I conducted your eyes narrow light, Crocky. You're not the same person that you were. The same thing happened on March 7th when you first went on a trail blazing. How can Pom Pom put this? It feels like you're more mature, more stable. More reliable, Pom Pom was sure of it. You've got some small rewards for your growth. Skip the formalities, take it all. Pet the pine. Adorable emotes. Pom Pom will keep an eye on your progress and keep preparing some small rewards for you. As for what those will be, you'll find out soon enough. Let's see. Travel log. What's this? Simulated universe? Oh, this is her thingy right here. Wait, she has a store? Hold on a minute. Go back to that. What was that? Does she have little puppets of us? That looks creepy as heck. What the haze? Why are you doing that? Let's see. Go to her store. She has a store? What the haze? Let's go to the universe. Let's go there and get some points and stuff.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Do I even have a bedroom of my own? Story and cutscene constant are under development. Stay soon. I'm so excited. Let's go fighting. Avati! Yeah, tis but a scratch now, I think, or unless that really did damage me while I wasn't paying attention down there. Dancing to the music, woo!
Watch this!
Yeah, it was
Let's
a nice
go.
ambush. Let's do this one. There we go.
You're annoying!
It's
Oh
too
no,
late to
they're
repent.
powerful. Well then.
My turn.
There we go. Cool, cold air creeps upon your back, and a layer of familiar smoke covers your eyes. This is a familiar scene from Fully. I don't know how you pronounce that. The Aeon. I'm not remembering how to pronounce it. I'm gonna say Aeon of Remembrance. But this time it did not stop for him. The Aeon doesn't seem to notice you, and the disappearance is just as mysterious as the appearance. Herta. You hear Herta's voice at just the right time. Don't be discouraged. You're already doing great. Previous testers never even got a response from the past. Keep going, Crocky. Sounds like she has settled down from her excitement. Her voice has returned to usual motionless and mechanical register. You are still watching me, right? Yep, sure am. Just treat it as a perk of being a rookie. Once you're familiar with the simulated universe, I won't bother you too much. There's so much to get done, so just play around by yourself. Her sighs. There's a download terminal just a little further ahead. Remember to use it to expand your team. Your brain is gradually adapting to the simulated universe. An available RAM will gradually become accessible for you, so you can play with more people. Alright, snap out of it. Go choose your blessing. The blessing remembers is manifested in ice. I'm trying to do a monotone voice with her. I don't know if it's working. Which will enhance freeze effects and buffs. Let's see. Upon entering the battle thingy, after breaking the thing right there, yeah, let's do that one right there. Alright. Okay, this one or this one? This one it is. Hey, you! Oh! I ambushed! Ooh! Oh wait, no, this one? Yeah. Ooh, that was a good break.
I told ya I could fight.
Let's do this one. Oh, no, Q.
Let's make it quick.
There we go. Smack them all. No, three. And then one.
The truth of life and death. Reveal this sanctuary is but a vision.
There we go.
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, yes! That's so good. I love how much they're powered up and everything. Damage taken by frozen enemies increases. Wait. For myself or for enemies? I'm not sure if that means what it is. Let's do this right here. Yeah. It'll be good for them to stay frozen longer. Well, hello there, monster.
Freeze!
Ambush.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
What does he remind you of? Clemency, never heard of it. It's like something don't know her or something like that quote. What is that quote? It reminds me of that thing. Frozen enemies take more damage. Oh, okay, that's what it means. Oh, I didn't know. It was confusing with how it was phrased. Let's see. We'll hit this one right here. Ooh, there we go.
Take this.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
One down, two to go. Hold on a minute. I think he means like he has no audio on at the moment, Ronan. E. Let's do it. These are pretty strong ones I know.
My turn.
Q.
Watch this.
Oh no, I'm just somewhere. I'm not somewhere perfect for sound beyond. Oh, okay, that's what he means. Yeah, that's right. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Let's do E. There we go.
Step aside.
And
I have no interest in
You have the worst luck running into
You're
me.
looking because I have no idea what you're saying. I'll put something random in chat every now and then. Well, either way, still thank you for the words, even if you can't hear me. Always appreciate it from anyone. Okay, increases critical against frozen enemies. Generate energy different. Let's do that one. Is this the right place to go to? Oh, I gotta get through 4 of them. No, 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 no! Oh, got first, got first. Ooh.
the truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision.
I'm really thirsty right now. Hold on, let me drink my water. Come on, close. There you go. I'm so much more relaxed than I was in the beginning of my stream. Thank God. I was very anxious, but I'm better now.
I told
More
ya I
relaxed.
could fight.
Thank God. The trash can
Watch
helped me.
this.
Let's go.
E. I just keep thinking being home.
I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Walls are made to be broken.
This is our
That's
chance.
all over for hiccups. Whew. Q, I guess, sure. That barely did anything. I died still. Your goose.
Clemency?
Welcome. Hope
Never
you're
heard
doing
of it.
well and have a great Valentine's Day. You are adorable goose.
My turn.
The truth
Do
of
this
life
one
and
here.
death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision. Great!
Yeah! One enemy after another falls before you. Oh my, you are unstoppable. Just like the heroes in myths and legends, you can't help but laugh and laugh as you swing your baseball bat and take down an enemy that dares to challenge you. You're getting carried away by the bliss. Wait, what the heck just happened? Uh-oh, they're here. Akavili, a cheerful voice laughs. Is that really you, or is it some tiny being playing a fatal joke on me? Well, I'd love to welcome you with open arms, but I don't have any arms. I'm just a false god imprisoned within a simulation after all. There's something magical about their words, but that causes you to completely relax. That punk has figured it out again. I have to get Skrull to edit their data once more. A question for you, my friend. When can a fake become the real thing? You seem to see, but actually don't. Then wink at you. That's weird. The answer is when you believe it to be real. Come on, geniuses. You almost fooled me for a second there. It's okay. I forgot everything and wait for you to trick me again. So long, Akavili. That's Aha, the elation, Harda explains sullenly. A very elusive Aeon who probably figure out that they are in simulation, but I don't really think they even mind it. They are very chatty. Just pinch your nose and have a chat with them. Thanks in advance. The blessing relation loves to throw surprises, which can be suitable for characters that do follow-up actions. You know, I think that sometimes in the inner sentences she's gonna say yada yada whatever. Half the time it seems like she's gonna say that. Let's do this one. No. Let's do this one, yeah. It's hard to do voices for characters. I'm trying to do like a fancy voice for the god, but it's hard. Oh, I thought that was glass. Never mind. Enemy number 55. Nope. E.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's go.
And an E for all.
Take this!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Okay, so they're dang, they're not frozen anymore, dang it. What does this do again right here? Oopsies. No, not E, no, this one, yeah.
Watch this.
Let's make it quick.
There's so much wicked weird noises with these.
It's too late to repent.
Let's do E on this one.
The truth of life and death, with this sanctuary.
I hope I chose the right one.
It's but a vision. Great.
Yep, I did.
My turn.
And you killed them, March.
Let's go.
And in the final blow.
Take this!
What? Oh no, come on.
The time is now.
Dang it. That's it. Power time.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yes. Ooh. That's good. Ice damage dealt to enemy can be blasted to all enemies. Ooh. After attacking a frozen enemy, apply dissociation on them and deal extra damage. Yes, please, please. That'd be wonderful. Okay, I think one more enemy in this area, and then I'm off to the next one.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
I think let's do that, okay.
You have the worst luck running into
I
me.
just noticed in passing. I haven't fed Boot Joy. I'm sorry, baby. I should have done it in the beginning. Dang it. Yes. Let's do this. And E for all. E for everyone.
Just a scratch.
Happy my little baby. Let's do Q for this one. Ooh, that's a good
This
one.
is our chance.
E.
Take
E
this.
for everyone.
It's too late to repent.
Insufficient energy. Screw you for insufficient energy.
The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Yeah. How is this not bad?
Let's make it quick.
What are you made of? Cool. This will take care of him in a second.
Be broken.
You're out. Yes. When a character attacks the enemy with dissociation, remove the association from the enemy. Increase the damage received when this status is removed. Sure. Oh, we're going to the next realm. Hot dog. Level 3. Combo. What the haze are you? Downloader. Look on the left on the virtual friends in your brain, and on the right are the friends you have been downloaded in the system's RAM. Bring me along to form a 4-person team, which will be blessing of remembrance up to its fullest potential. I think I make her sound even more bored than the character does in the VC. Confirm. Whoa, what do you know? Herta has joined! Ah. Wait, why does it say all of us are trials? We're not trials. I own them all. Oh, Lord. That is a huge one. Let's shoot you from this distance, shall we?
Freeze!
Move
Try hard
carefully.
sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Move carefully.
Oh, this one, definitely. Oh my god, it's barely nudged the health at all. She's cool, she's got a hammer. Cute. We'll definitely need to deal the most damage to this. It's not budging at all, oh my god.
Maybe you can keep it down?
Oh my god, we're gonna die. Maybe it won't be so hard once I get this game up. Yeah, okay, now it's getting better.
Poor you.
Now cute. Oh, never mind, we're good. We're good.
Time to twirl!
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death. Reveal this sanctuary is but a vision.
We got this, we got this, we got
My
this.
turn.
You must be honored to meet me.
Ooh, perfect. Power time.
Rules are made to be broken.
And I'm gonna break you like a Kit Kat bar.
You're out.
There's something else breakable. I don't know what else. Everything.
Step aside. I have no interest in
You have the worst luck running into me.
That's cute. There's cute. I was pressing the wrong button.
Oh, poor you.
And done. So satisfying. Great job. That's it for today. I've chatted with a few of my collaborators, and we've decided to redouble our efforts. Next time you come back, we'll see even more perfected simulated universe. When did you chat with them? While you were testing, Herder replies. We have methods of communication far more powerful than those possessed by the IPC or the Intelligentsia Guild. As far as people with their IQ are concerned, this communication is highly efficient. Alright. There it is. Stay tuned. I'm getting caught up with everything. I never thought AHA would show up. Looks like I have to deploy the upgrade version. What a shame. I was getting addicted. It's okay. I'm not... Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, that's alright. The update only takes a few seconds. Steven was particularly enthusiastic and the content's all ready to go. You'll be able to re-enter the simulated universe soon. The update is quite a lot of changes. Alright. Alright. I'm excited to play more of that place. Especially when it looks more cool with the graphics and also the cutscenes and everything. Though I do like reading it too. Downloader. Ooh. Oh, it's like you can add a character next round and everything in case you need a new character to join and everything like that, you know. Hopefully. I hope anything I say makes sense, period. Use the index. Ooh, what's this do? Daily training. Blessing curios and ions in the simulated universe are collected in the index. Blessings have been activated and can be viewed. Like so. Uh-huh. Yeah, I did it. Got some of your rewards. I'm level 12 now. Hot dog. Who the heck is Rocky? Hold on a minute. Claim. Yes. Ooh, claim. Yes. Ooh, what is daily training? Oh, these are the dailies, right? No, it's not dailies. Never mind. Yes, yes. Weekly points, rewards. What is this? I think this is like dailies. Wait, what did it say? Ascend any cone one time. Okay, I gotta ascend one. Which one needs ascending? Is mine leveled up? Level up? Nope. Wait, better get. Actually, I need a level up. Let me see. Okay, level up. And I am the castle. Let's see, castle, 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 and castle. Plus a few of this. There you go, now I can send it. Nope, requires level 15. Send any characters at one time. I can't, I gotta get to level 15. Let's see who the heck Rocky is. Leo, you alright? Why don't you text me back? So the thing like I do with also my phone too, it's like, wrong number. I'm Crocky. Oh, sorry, but whoever's reading this, please tell Lei that when you meet her, that Rocky will be waiting for her at space station. Who's Lei? Oh my god. Crocky, you don't have luggage, do you? Or did I not find your suitcase? I pack light when I travel. I'm poor, I can't afford luggage. Seriously? Every passenger's at their own personal possessions. You need to prepare and have resources ready when you're adventuring. I don't see any of that from you, Crocky. That won't do. You can't be this reckless. Come back when you can. I have something to say to you. Don't push it off. It's not scary to know there are people better than you. What's scary is they even work harder than you. Youngster, how can you sleep at night while knowing that people are doing so much better than you? The world has no magical conch shells, nor does it rain credits. You are not chosen one. So if you want something, work hard for it. I'm curious. Are you related to Magic Conch? Does my phone have a virus? This is a kind reminder from the security center. Please stay alert. An anonymous message is sent from the unknown sources and exercise extreme caution when reading any such information, as it may be fraudulent. If you need help, don't hesitate to reach out to the space station security department. Sent to all, please do not respond. Oh, I'm definitely oh, I'm definitely replying. I love that. I just love this, like, the snarky, sarcastic remark things you can do now. Ooh, what's nameless? Ooh, here's the thingy of, what's it called? The thingy Genshin for this. That thingy, it looks exactly the same. You know what I mean? Ah, I have nameless honor now. Battle Pass, that's it, Battle Pass. I'm forgetting words. Excuse me. My brain's dumb at the moment. Adorable pictures. That's Himiko and Marge. Oh, who was that? Nihility. Am I saying their name right at all? The nameless gory. The hunt. You know, I get rewards for it in daily actives now. Oh, thank God. There's, they look familiar in that person, too. I got her character. I don't know how to pronounce her name or anything, but I got a character. Index. Ooh, mail. To better understand, we can provide the next thing there. We also fill out the survey. Oh, I gotta fill out the survey now. Okay, let's see. Start. Oh, it is? I couldn't recognize him. Overall impression of Honkai. Very satisfactory. I get to talk to trash cans. Very satisfactory. Very... Very satisfactory. Oh, no. Ah. No. Hold on a minute. Very, and very. Next. Let's see. When your travel level is not high enough to unlock the thingy mission, Which of the following aspects of the game would you engage with? Well, obviously everything is here. Find a treasure and everything like that. Complete goals. Everything I do with Genshin dungeons, all that stuff. Complete goals like that. Wait. I did them out of order. This out of order thing? What the heck is... Come on. Eh. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Daily missions. Very satisfactory. Very satisfactory. Question of simulated universe game. Very satisfactory. It's really fun. Overall level of fun. Yep. And yes. Currently, what is your main motivation or goal to play the simulated universe? To obtain upgrade level thingies to test out upgrades performances. To experience the simulated universe mode for its own uniqueness of fun. That's the characters. Oh, I can only select 3. Thank you. With the character upgrade experience, obtain like ones like that. I think they're really cool how it is. Very satisfactory. What is simulated universe? Oh, the thing I just walked into, Ronan, when I was just fighting in. That's a thing right there. Yeah, it's like the domain and dungeon in Genshin. That's what I was just playing in from Herta's, and it's like VR pretty much. Increase. What do you think about the following aspects of it? Yes. To me, it's more simple. Very strong. Players games are your main reason for loving a character. Main story, powerful thingy. When I love my character, something to do with the first rate. Oh, well, it's kind of like the same thing right there. I do it for all of them in general too. As now knows the characters and form a team. Oh, I don't know. Ow. I enjoy the process of becoming stronger through loving my character. That's pretty much it. Preparing for future battles. Yeah, there you go. Got 2 combat counters too long. I want to shorten them. Yes, that's it. What type of combat encounters are you trying to shorten when levels are at the moment? Let's see. That definitely. This and yeah. What type of following methods to obtain light cones are you currently aware of? Mostly through I'm not aware of any of the above. Nah, I just get it from like story. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What do you think of the following aspects of developing character? Increases character levels, all that stuff. I'd say very important for all of them, wouldn't it? Yeah. Very much. That and maybe that one not so much actually. There's a reason to I'm looking forward to the major that right there, enhancing all that, and yeah. Super, oops, I can't spell. Super fun game. Yeah. Nah, oh, I'm good right there. There we go. Yes. You can copy and paste about trash cans. Oh, dang it, no! I forgot to do that, Ron. Dang it! Ah! I forgot to mention trash cans. No. I'm so sorry, Ron. I didn't pay attention. Ah. I wanted to mention trash cans. I forgot. I got someone in mode of doing the survey. Curse me in my focused mind. Rona, oh my god, I can have a trash can as my emblem. Oh my god. I love it. Oh my god. Yes, yes, yes. I can have a trash can. I love that so much. They know exactly what I want. That is so perfect. I love it. I'm so happy with that. I wonder if we can change this background right here. This made me happy. Like, this whole playthrough made me happy. Just talking to trash cans. I love that so much. I bet no one else is gonna have that icon except for me. I will laugh so much if I see someone else have that icon. Because I wonder if I earned that from talking continually to trash cans. To me, my own thing, it kind of makes me feel as if I'm the only unique one that knows about them. I wonder if someone else does. I want to talk more about them and show the world the trash cans. I think I will, honestly. Ooh, level 13, hot dog. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's missions. Paint star. This. This is a daily mission. Where is that? Excuse me. Instead of purple with a green.
It's getting late. Where to now?
It's not even late at all, character. Look at it, it's sunny. What the heck you talking about? You got shades on? Oh, it's Wallace. Young lady, I've never seen you before. It's my first time here. Everyone needs to visit the administrative district at least once in a lifetime. How would they be able to call themselves a citizen of Bellabog if they don't? Absolutely amazing. I've grown numb to this place from growing up here. I'm Wallace Grambridge Limestein. I'm the 25th head of the Limestein family. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Hello, I am Crocky. Good, I'd say we're more fairly acquainted now. Remember, if you ever need someone in administrative district to get something done, just come to me. I'm stammering so much of my words I'm found dumb. By the way, if you find anything or anyone interesting, let me know too. Life is all about having fun. Money is no issue. Curiosity fuels me. Fuels me. I actually said fuels me. What a fine day it is. Is there anything you want to know? I heard you need help. Oh, you came all the way just for this? This is but a trivial matter. I always like to help other people, and I'll rally too. You really want to help me? Well then, I'll just get to the point. As you know, when you're well off to a certain degree, simple materials possessions aren't stimulating anymore. I need to fill the void in my life by other means. What is there in life that is worth pursuing? For a very long time I've been asking myself this question, and then one day, the answer came to me when I was meditating alone. That's right. The thing I'm looking for is a friend. I, Wallace Cambridge Limestein, have never had a true friend in my life, and that must be changed. I would pay anything to acquire this thing they call a friend. A friend isn't a thing. And money can't buy true friends. True, what if I pay extra? I'm not going to keep talking, and we better discuss how I can make friends. I thought about it. With my reputation, I'd be degrading myself if I asked someone to go on the street with my friend. So I have a great idea. Photos. Making friends with photograph? Photography is a hobby that is a great idea. It seems you misunderstood. That's not what I mean. My strategy is to capture my most glamorous moments in pictures, so that any passerby will be wild and want to become my friends. This guy is... What the heck? Have you ever heard of conversation? Anything? Young lady, please answer me honestly. How are your photography skills? Poor. I have no experience. I'm not a pro. My skills are pretty mediocre. Mediocre. That will do. This guy is desperate for a friend. Well, my charisma and photogenic face. The photo will come out great with it, even if the photographer is not an expert. I feel still insulted by this. There's no time like the present. Let's start now. Come on. Take a picture of me with the Ever Mountain Monument as a backdrop. Okay. Smile if you can. I don't know if you can. Yeah. Woohoo! Here, I'll just make it to where he's like very tiny in the background right there. Yeah, there we go. Now they won't know who he is. How are they gonna know it's him? Well, he asked for a picture. I gave him a picture. Is there anything worth my attention or something you need to talk to me about? I have a few more questions. I'm all ears. Oh, obviously he's rich. I did the picture! What are you talking about? I guess this is the picture right here. Fine. I guess my thing wasn't good enough. Talk to me. Wait. I'm an imbecile. I think I'm supposed to save it. But I don't want to save it in Wallace. Oh my god. What do you want? Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb. Okay, I didn't include him in the picture, that's why. I thought it was supposed to just aim at the background. Never mind. You know me. Let's have a look. Looks like my skin isn't looking its best today. For the next photo shoot, I'll first make myself photo ready by using the whole worth of the beauty salon on me. Wow. This one was fine. Alright, young lady, take these pictures with you and help me make friends. I need you to do that for you? Why don't you do it yourself? Like I said, given my status, it's inappropriate for me to chat with strangers on the street. You know I am wealthy. If you help me with this, I'll reward you handsomely. Oh, regarding the candidates, I think it would be better to narrow the scope down before you bring in some randos who are of no use to me. I heard that there's an administrative, official named Manya who is a good lineage. In fact, our families have a bit of history. Could you show the photo to her and ask her if she wants to be my friend? Really? You better give me money, like good money for this guy. I better not find 5 coins. Hey, look at this picture. You want to be his friend? Sorry, I'm busy. Please make an appointment. If you already have an appointment, while on my break, so you can get a number and wait until you're called. It's expected to be your turn in an hour. You just said you were busy. Of course, administrative staff are always busy. There are always so many things to worry about. But think about it. Admin works are like messy yarns. There are only a few administrators that gather the threads in the skeins. How could I not be busy? I'm going through work details in my brain, even during my breaks. So please don't interrupt my work, thank you. Do you understand, my friend? Perfectly, B. Wallace wants to be friends with you. This weird picture right here. What? Who? I don't understand what you're saying. You're strange. I brought a picture of him. You said your families have history. History. Strange. I've never heard of him. Wait, this man. Oh, I remember him now. This is the son of the Valentine family, right? They say he's running young and rich, but actually he's quite old. Why is he looking for me all of a sudden? No, wait. Don't be impulsive, Manya. You have to be careful. The Valentines are wealthy, but they're also new money. They have no aristocratic roots. Wallace is 38 years in 2 months. He's never held a public office, and here's a complete loafer. The Valentine family doesn't appear to like him much either. How do you know so much about? In the short term, I'd be with a chance to join upper classes, but the Valentines have so many enemies and no real foundation in political circles. If they were to lose their influence, or if Wallace were to be discarded by his family, then I might also be affected. My career will be ruined. No, I can't be friends with him. Please tell Wallace that I'm flattered, but it's better for us to keep our distance. Hold on, I need my charger. Hold on. Ah, charge! Okay. Well, that backfired like no other. I wasted my camera. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Manya doesn't want to be your friend, and she has good reasons. What? She's seen a photo. Did she say anything? She said. I see. Miss Manya doesn't have every reason not to be friends with me for the sake of her own career. But sorry, does have a reason. We Limesteins are not quitters. Sooner or later, I'll find a true friend and those who reject me will regret it. Thank you for your help. This is the pain I promised. I hope you can still help me the next time I need your help. Am I gonna have to take pictures of him every single day? Did I get money? Please tell me I got money. Money, 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 please. Yes. Woohoo! Yeah. Well, good enough, I guess. Let's see. I have a total of... Wait, is this where's the normal one at? Oh, here it is. I have only 2. I ain't screwed. I thought I had more. No! Star Rail. Let's get one. Yay! I have none of these. And... yes, please. 72. Which banner is promos? Which one is standard banner? Hold on, let me see. I think this is the, oh, hold on, what? Holy heck, there's so many people. What the haze? Nox, thank you so much for the raid. What the actual haze? Oh my god. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, my name is Crocodile. You're welcome to the Swamp Kingdom, everyone. And to all those who also know me from Nox's channel. Welcome. And thank you, Nox, with the haze. Wow. We got a big crowd here. Yeah, I'm awkward, as you can tell. And, we sell cheese puffs here. Love you too, Noxy. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Nox. This is a great Valentine's gift, thank you. Gracing us with your community, as always. And, yeah, welcome to the Swamp Kingdom, everyone. We sell cheese puffs here. Here's like a little thing of cheese puff for everyone right there. There you go. We have a whole factory. We make it ourselves. But yeah, welcome all. I'm awkward. I think this is the special one right here, banner right here, Ronin, and then this is the norm. Well, wait, hold on. That's cards. This is the neutral one right here. Yeah, this is the one. I think I've done a couple of these right here and everything. Wait, you can exchange? Oh, never mind. Dang it. Well, anyways. Yeah, that's the ones right there and everything, at least. I'm just so happy I have the trash can icon. That will be right there like an inside joke, at least in the sense right there. For those who did not see this stream and did not know the trash talk. Not in a literal sense of trash talk, but the lore we learned of the trash cans in the city, Ronin. It would be a great inside joke forever if trash. What else do I do now for this mission? I think I've done all of them so far and all the missions and everything. I guess like Stardust and Glitter Currency is in Genshin. Yeah, that's the same thing for them right here and everything. Like, hold on. Warp. This right here is the, you know, the Primo Gems and everything for Genshin. This is the Oniric Shard. That's like the other stuff right there too. And then, oh, where is it? Yeah, Store. This is the Undying Starlights. The Undying Embers. And those things are there too. Except those you have to buy. I don't buy them. So I just stick with these. Because I get them in missions. So yeah, all good. And thankfully in missions and everything, you win the stuff. So literally in Genshin in this game too, I spend no money whatsoever because I earned it all. I don't want to know. I mean, the one game I ever actually did spend money on was Overwatch once. And I think I spent, how much did I spend to it? Or was that a different game I think of? What was that game? I can't remember what it was, but it was like one of those games where it's like I spent over like $30 on it, and I thoroughly regretted it afterwards. Yeah, that's true right there, Ron. I mean, even after it's beta, I still wouldn't buy the stuff. I don't know, it's... I don't know. I don't get normal money all the time, so I just keep the money while I can. I'm trying to store up and save as much as I can. I'm an adult. I'm a responsible adult, as you can tell. Even though I laugh at fart jokes. Let's see. Missions. I've already done the simulated things and everything, so those are done. I mean, technically, I can't really actually go back to that. Wait, what? I can do it. I thought she said that it was like in... Wait a minute. What? I gotta go back to the space station, don't I? Dang it. Man, I didn't know my mission was still here. I thought she was done with the experiment.
It's getting late.
Never mind then.
Where to now?
I can't go anywhere, main character. I don't have my own home. This place still reminds me of Mass Effect and mixture of Genshin too. Oh, there's Herta. I was looking for you. Apparently you're not gonna be up here. Oh, Rocky, the random guy that texted me. Who the heck are you? Should I make it witty? Nah, maybe sentimental and best better. Elegance. Well, maybe I probably shouldn't use idioms. Idioms? How do you pronounce it? In poems. Should I use dark silk or white gown here? It's hurting my brain. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just writing a poem. Can't you see the drafts on my desk? Oh, your interruption reminds me. How come Leslie still hasn't replied to my letters after those poems I sent her? Who is Leslie? Leslie is a prominent researcher in the Department of Insight, the only scholar who has visited Abundance Segmentum this Amber era. He's talking to my characters if I know this one. Recently, I just woke up from like a weird coma thing, whatever it was. You sure she has time for you? Of course she has time. Ever since Leslie left, we've been communicating on and off through the galaxy airwave repeater. She will never ignore me, even though we are 10,000 light years away. This guy's getting a little weird. This is the only time she hasn't replied to me. I confess my love for her is my last letter. I usually just talk to her about the types of rocks and mud we see in the Department of Galactic Geography. Brat. Well. Oh, I keep thinking that, like, this is the same thing talking, but I forgot this person's here too. Show some respect to your own discipline, will you? I really don't understand why Leslie stopped answering me after I confessed my love for her. We used to chat about a lot of things, from which of the 101 Aeon instruments in the Department of Insight require Gun's beard to about how to use scrap brazing. This is all science talk. Bro, you're very romantic. Oh my god. These things are all true. Bro, you're a very romantic. Ghost, you might be her way of rejection, or who the heck talks about mud with a girl? I'm gonna do that. Mud. What's wrong with mud? With Leslie, it's fun even when I talk about mud. Besides, during the communication where I confessed my love, she told me about a spectacular starquake. Think about a star died. Most people would try to hide, but not my Leslie. Not only did she firsthand observational data, she even saved a galaxy hitchhiker who almost died. You have no idea how happy she sounded in her reply. Even the airwave repeater signal was cheerful. Whenever I received a reply from her, I can't help but picture the smile on her face, and I'd carve it into a rock. Before the Legion invasion, I had a bunch of rocks all lined up around my desk. Unfortunately, they were missing in the chaos. Reckless romance. It's detrimental to your research. Anyway, there's no sign that she's going to reject me. Even if I don't receive a reply within the usual time frame, it means there must be something wrong with the Galaxy Airwave Repeater. In my investigation, I found out that a group of Legion monsters occupied the area where the signals are transmitted. Can you help me find out what happened? Can you help me find out what happened to the Airwave? Wait, did he repeat himself? Repeater, my master wouldn't let me go. Don't help him. All he thinks about is the airway repeater. He hasn't done any proper work for more than 10 days. Shame on you. I'll help you. Nice. Don't listen to my master. If you have time to listen to him, then you would have found the Galaxy Airway Repeater already. Listen, the Airway Repeater is next to the disposal site. It's a massive warehouse for storing discarded curious. If you can resume our communication, I promise to reward you by inviting you to be a bridesmaid. This guy, what if he still gets to the thing, he fixes it, and she still says, yeah, the thing was down for a while, but also about your thing about saying you love me. Turns out I don't. That'd be horrible. I mean, a lot of these things are correct in a sense. Leo Lay, how do I fall so deeply in love with you? Your white skirt is like a landed wild dove, tugging my heart unknowingly. Hey, Martinez. You were as light as a swallow when leaving the station. You danced a tap dance on the skin of the abundance. You made my heart lump up, jump up and down as you danced, and made the Stellaron obstruct the star rail one chunk at a time. I don't have a poem voice at all, just so y'all know. Other than the halo and the starlight, there's another woman in the galaxy. She brings with her my inquiries, ones that would last my entire lifetime. The answer lies at the fragile edges of the black hole. Her eyes are like the size of the clouds. Loneliness has turned blue in my name. Rocky Martinez. You read the poems I sent Leslie. What do you think? They're pretty cringy. God, Bernard. Shut it. You're too mean. Don't mind my master. Those poems speak my mind. You don't like those dual research around the space station? I'm sure you'd understand how I feel. They're pretty interesting. I know, they all say I'm wasting my time, but you are the only one who understands the fun of it. So tell me, which is your favorite? Leo, my leg. You prefer to be direct. But I am worried this may be too direct. If I send it to her, it will reveal my burning desire and put her under tremendous pressure. That's true. But just like what I said, it doesn't matter how these poems are. First I need to be able to send them out. So please help me fix the repeater. I don't know how to do poetry. I barely could read things as you saw right there. Picture me with poems, even like the old ones and everything. I don't understand what the heck I'm reading, for one thing.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Well, before I help, oh man, I just realized the time. Dang it. It's already 9:27. What the hey, the time went by so fast. Dang it. Oh my god, I did almost 4 hours worth of gameplay. When the heck did it happen? The trash made me so distracted. Dang you, trash. You know, I think I'll leave this for background music right here, actually. Oh, a minute. My eyes are itchy. That's probably a good thing to probably stop now. Who the haze is live? Everyone's live. Wow. Okay. Wow. Everyone's live. We shall probably raid Nevrion. I think I pronounced her name right. I'm horrible at pronouncing names. Yeah, let's read them when I get to that. Ooh, samurai. Yeah, let's do samurai. Yeah, we'll do samurai. Come on, get on that thing. You're there. Get ready for that. And hold on a moment. Samurai. Wait. Oh, it says Samarasi. I can't spell it today, can I? This right here. We go to there. Alright. Anyways. I mean, like, today was, like, obviously I had a blast. I started off a little down because my anxiety was horrible in the beginning of my stream. But as it went on with thankfully, the hilarious trash lore, I literally got so much more happy afterwards and everything. It lifted my spirit. And having all you guys here also at the same time, spending time with y'all really does lift my spirit and everything, makes me relax. I appreciate all you guys who always lurk, chat, or just pop by and say hi and everything. And just it makes my day. Any of y'all even take the time just to even pop by or even stay. Because I don't see how I'm not that interesting. But anyways, I'll be hopefully back on again tomorrow. Maybe in the evening again, around this time again, playing some more Star Rail, maybe? Or maybe some more horror games, or Overwatch. I'll decide what happens, whatever. I'm not always dead set on games. I just figure out what I'm in the mood to play and play it. So yeah, who knows what I'll play tomorrow. I've caught up with a lot of Star Rail game, and a lot of the stories done, so I might just do dailies and continue with a different game, maybe, who knows. Or maybe Genshin, who knows? We'll see. Anyways, I hope y'all did enjoy and everything. Thanks for all who rated and everything, stopped by. I appreciate all y'all who stopped by, stayed, lurked, and all that junk. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I accidentally do an accident because I'm awkward. But anyways, goodbye everyone. Have a great day, evening, all that junk, and I hope you guys had fun. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Oh, also, I vouch for Samurai. They're wonderful and lovely. Do follow. They're great.